Intentionally Blank is alive.
Hi guys, welcome to this episode of Intentionally Blank Pathfinder. I'm your
Guys,
GM
you know that
Kyle.
Intentionally Blank is live right now?
I'm your GM Kyle, and I'm joined by the lovely players Paisley, Levi, Tristan, and Dakota.
One of us is alive.
Hello.
What a start to episode 1.
Yeah.
Once again, that passion.
Really
thing we
worked
were
on
talking
that.
about.
This is episode 1 of
Can
our
you guys
campaign
be
3.
quiet? I'm listening to Intentionally Blank right now.
If you want to check out the previous campaigns, campaign 2 is on this channel, and campaign 1 is on both mine and Dakota's personal channels, linked in our channels tab.
But it's not Pathfinder.
But it is not Pathfinder. Our previous campaigns were in 5e, but for this campaign, we're playing Pathfinder.
Pathfinder 2nd edition.
2e. As a disclaimer, we will be messing up the rules as we continue to learn the new system, because we are bad at it.
Learn with us, friends. We're learning.
And don't forget to correct us in Levi's personal email. That's...
that.
Or just send him direct
text
mail at his
message.
address.
Or text him at...
Yeah.
Why is it always me? Pick on Tristan. He used to make that.
Imagine. We just like fucking DDoS Levi. Episode 1.
Oh, man.
But we won't. Carry on, Kyle.
Yeah, we'll bleep this in
Post-production.
so if you want all this information, you'll have to catch us live Sundays at 2. The only other thing I had was normally we give updates on Talespire stuff, the tabletop simulator that we use, but they've added a lot since last campaign, so check them out on their Steam page for more info, and we'll announce any updates from now on. Alright. Does anyone
we have
else...
a new person joining us.
Yeah, if you have watched us in our last campaigns, we do have one extra person now, Tristan.
Hey, Tristan.
If you want to give us a 5-minute speech?
5-minute speech about you, your life,
not
your
about
address,
you. Not about you.
your number,
Hey, you're forgetting something. My social security.
your social security, your driver's license number, your mother's maiden name.
So could I just send that like in the phone number or the email? Like.
Yeah, if you want to just send that to Levi's personal email at...
I'll get right on that.
Alright. Does anyone else have any announcements before we get into the session?
I just want it to be known that Doomduck is going to be a very important part of this campaign.
Yeah, keep your eyes out for Doomduck.
Spoilers.
Yeah, it's a little one, you know.
And then just the last thing, our town has been having power outages.
Oh, yeah, so Dakota and Paisley might dip out.
Because there was like storming yesterday. So if me and Paisley just disappear, it's probably something like that.
You just don't.
Yeah, just don't.
Okay.
Yeah, like, come on.
If we're like deleted, it's definitely the storms and not Levi finally snapping. So.
I mean, they could be correlated.
1 second. There's somebody at my door.
Alright. I will take this opportunity to start the session.
Hello.
It's Levi.
Hi, Levi.
Yeah.
Alright.
Squeezing the bits.
So,
I'm done.
everyone, welcome to Expunga, the northern of the 2 known continents of the world, the other being Malum. Expunga
We
is...
know the third one, though. We know.
The players know the third one, but
Especially
most people
Tristan.
don't. Expunga is divided into 6 major clans, causing the people to have differences in rules, opinions, cultures, jobs, and so on.
Can you believe that Kyle didn't even like prepare this?
Yeah, this is just off the top of my head. The Winter Wolves, taking the northern lands for themselves. This clan has evolved through generations to survive the extreme cold environment. They closely monitor their border from the other clans, rarely letting in outsiders, only very rare occasions. Torn's Chosen on the right side of the map. This clan follows Torn, god of the seas. Believing that they have been chosen by Torn, they thrive off the bounties the sea provides and return their dead to the sea to give back what they've taken. While non-aggressive, they have rough relationships with the Sandshifters. The Sandshifters, learning how to survive in the extreme heat, this clan thrives where others would die. They regularly provide passage through their land with a guide for a cost. While non-aggressive, they have rough relations with Torn's Chosen. The Free Demons, self-proclaimed clan of the free. They believe that the other clans have gotten too comfortable with their rules, and they believe in survival of the fittest. Brotherhood are the only things that matter. They have bad relations with most of the other clans, leading to aggressive attacks on sight more often than not. They sometimes deal with the Onyx Core Covenant. The Onyx Core Covenant. Dealing in mining and trade, this clan thrives off having good relations with the other clans. They follow the dragon god of power, Mortine, who is said to have made its lair somewhere in their lands. And then finally, the Galeheart Order, the most organized and largest of the clans. They have taken the southern part of the continent as their land, do not deal with the other clans as often, but allow people to join them regularly. They control a large army which is mostly used to stave off the threat of Malum forces from the south, and to keep the border to the north of their lands from invaders. The other clans leave them alone for the most part as they provide security for the continent. State of the world. So the clans have remained stagnant in their unspoken truth. While some clans have grievances against others, no wars have broken out between them for many decades since the forming of the Galeheart Order and their standing army. It is a well-known fact that the Galeheart Order uses their army to keep control over their territory, keep the peace, and stave off the threat of the Malum army from the southern continent. In the last year or so, rumors have been spreading of another threat from the south that has forced the Galeheart Order to send more troops to their border. Taking this opportunity, the Free Demons have begun to be more aggressive in their tactics of spreading freedom. Most people living on Expunga follow one or more gods of the new pantheon. It is not unheard of for people to pray to the forgotten gods, but it is certainly strange behavior and commonly shunned by the population. Alright.
Was that a scream towards Maple that I heard?
Yeah. Maple is my dog. So, we join our party on the western side of the Onyx Core Covenant along the edge of the Mosswood Forest in the town of Incipium. From the left to the right, I'll have you guys introduce your characters. So, Paisley, you're up.
Oh. I am Grave Tapper, a thaumaturge Nagaji. I come from a group of thaumaturges. This is my first time on my own, and I have a mission. And everybody else is here because they are. I'm very focused on my bit. I've got all sorts of weird things strapped to me in preparation for my travels, like little vials puffing, sloshing things and tinctures just like strapped to my person. I am a prepared guy for whatever I may find. Yeah, maybe more of my physical characteristics. I'm like purple tinted skin. I wear like purple cloaks to kind of accentuate that. And I've got like green eyes underneath my hood.
Nice. Next up, Levi.
Yeah, so my character is Brigand, who's a witch. Has a really cool orange to black hair and a really big witch hat with a really wide brim. Pale
You have a
white
familiar?
eye. I'm getting there.
I know, I'm
You
I
got
don't know
us,
where your
yes.
familiar's at.
Oh.
Keep losing it. Oh, there it is. Now how do I grab it?
Anyway,
Aha, there it is. Has been in this village thingamajig for a month. Where was she before this? Who knows? Oh, and I have boots with mismatched socks because that's a very important detail.
Thank you.
all right. Tristan.
Ye old Cortez Flintbreaker. He is a medium-sized, humanoid-looking individual. He's covered in a variety of different leathers, a few guns on his back, or specifically one gun on his back, one on his hip. He is, from head to toe, what would normally probably be what was once brown leather is now covered in like a blackish white suit from likely his often tinkering and messing with explosives and gunpowder and other matters. His skin itself has a shadowy flicker to it almost, but it kind of comes and goes, like sort of like if you were to look at a shadow from the corner of your eye, something moving and then it's gone again. For his actual personality though, like outside of his almost like edgy persona, he's pretty good, giddy-go-lucky kind of deal. He's pretty happy. He's got a smirk on his face most of the time. Often enough, he's walking down the trail messing with something and it's probably blowing up back in his face. Overall, he's around for a good time, probably not a long time kind of deal. He often also carries a good amount of merchant goods on his back, so his back's a little bit more full than usual compared to most adventurers. Always looking to kind of strike a quick deal.
Sweet. And then Dakota.
My character's name is Braynor Thornwood. Everybody just calls him Briar. He is a living plant. He does have bark-like appearance on his skin. It doesn't really portray it in the mini very well, but he is a wood kineticist, so he has the ability to create and control most wood things. He doesn't wear very protective armor while he's out and about, but you will notice whenever we get into combat, my character will change into a more armored version of himself. And he can freely swap pretty much between the two at will. He hails from a druid grove within a forest that only one person in this party really knows about. He doesn't keep the fact that he was from a druid grove secret, but the druid grove itself is more secretive. He is very much so the type of person that would step in front of a bullet for somebody. And even the party members that aren't going to be around for a long time, he will make sure they're around for a long time.
Nice. All right.
Levi, you never actually did describe your familiar. What is that little guy? Like a walking skull.
We've lost Levi.
Levi.
I think he's
we'll
on his
try.
way to murder us right now.
Or
Yikes.
Doom Duck got him.
I mean, I was contemplating it, but it is a severed hand that's walking around like that one show.
We're doing an Addams Family bit.
Yeah.
You mean
Yeah.
the hand from?
Yeah, the thing.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah, we just have a mini for it.
Oh,
but,
it's thing. Yeah.
yeah. So cool. So we join our party shortly after they've returned after finishing a job to clear out a wolf
I
path.
was 99% leaning towards describing this new character.
Dakota
Start
keeps-
talking about Doom Duck.
Dakota keeps threatening to start a new character after
a
we
good
put all
threat,
this
I feel
work
like.
into it. Um,
If you're new to playing D&D, know one thing, and it's don't fucking do that.
um,
Don't listen to her.
so we join our party after finishing their mission to clear out a wolf pack that's been messing up some people's crops. After their return, they had a run-in with the local quote-unquote protectors, but people know they're just thugs, of the town, the Crimson Knights, where after not paying the tax on finishing missions, one of the party went down before anyone else could react. They have now taken the last few days to rest and recover, converse amongst themselves, prep some crafting for the future. But at this time, the day is yours. You all have met up outside the inn
Mine,
that you guys are staying at. What are you guys doing?
I'm taking it.
You're taking it?
Yep. You said the day was mine.
Okay, then seize it. Take it.
Yeah. There's no
Go
longer
get
day.
'em.
It's mine now. I, having failed my recent herbalist check, I am going to proceed into the local woods surrounding this town and attempt to find myself once more. I've obviously lost my way.
That failed crafting check really got to him.
Yeah.
Like, really got to him.
For background, Dakota failed a crafting check. By,
And
like,
it's
2.
affecting him. It's affecting Briar on another level.
This is why he's threatening to like make a new character right now.
This character's useless. Okay.
Yeah. Well, if you're gonna go do that, I go meditate in the graveyard or
Meditate in the graveyard. Isn't that my shtick?
yeah, that's your house. We're
Two can
going
go
there.
meditate together.
No, my house is not in the graveyard. It's by the graveyard.
You live in a crypt.
I do.
You-
I live in a house by a graveyard. That's not a crypt.
My character's like, yes, you tell yourself that. But I'm actually gonna head that way.
Okay.
With Cortez successfully finishing his crafting project. He's in a much better mood apparently. And as everyone is separating to do their whatever they're doing, he's not concerned about that. He is going to head up to the job board. Is there anything new up there?
So as you go up to the job board, you see the one spot that used to have a bounty that you do now have. And you can see, like, it must have been up there for a long time, where, like, the rest of the wood has, like, that, like, wet spots are on it. That spot looks like it had been dry for a bit. So it has that. The other posters on there is a poster for the Fighters Guild. And it's kind of like a, we want you for the Fighters Guild with someone holding out a sword.
Nice.
And it's talking about holding a challenge initiation. There's another one for the Healer's Hut. Needs a specific herb that grows in dim lit areas. They know of a nearby cave that might have that, but you would need to go to them for more information. The people at the lumber mill put up a quest for strange sounds and feelings coming from a particular part of the forest. Creatures around there are acting strangely aggressive. And then there's one more from the warden of the town. Family shield is lost in nearby dungeon.
Cortez will kind of like rub his chin for a second. Kind of like go to grab the lumber mill one. He's like, no, I don't want to dealing with nothing spooky though. And he'll move to the shield quest instead.
Okay.
And he'll kind of grab it. And he'll kind of look around for his group. and realize no one's around him.
Yeah, you realize everyone has left you. Ulu and Brigand have gone off to the graveyard, and I didn't see where Briar went. I'm assuming to the forest.
He went, where
yeah, I see him.
is the compass? Where's
East.
no compass?
I don't know. I have a compass. North is towards the,
Compass is enabled. Oh, I had to disable and re-enable it.
weird.
Yeah,
I
he's,
do
he's up
IT
here.
for a living. We disable and enable things.
Okay.
Well, with everyone scattered, Cortez will kind of shrug to himself. Well, I always seem to be the one doing the chit chat, no matter where I go. And he'll kind of turn on heel, and then realize he has no idea where he's going because he has no idea where the ward is.
Yeah. So yeah, you're new in town. The places that you know of are pretty much the inn and the graveyard, which is over here. If you want to just look around for a while, you can do that. Or if you want to ask your friends, you can.
I mean, he's just gonna kind of scratch the back of his head, sigh, and he'll start making his way towards the graveyard.
Okay.
That's the only presumable place he knows where anyone's at.
Okay.
And looking specifically for a spooky one.
Okay, well, you guys head over there. Briar,
Hello.
you just going into the forest to meditate?
Yeah.
Okay. How long would you like to do that?
47 days.
Okay.
Much better than the last 60.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
It's how long it needs to redo my mentality.
Okay. Cool.
As a failure.
So while
As
Dakota
an
fucks
absolute worst character.
off, while
Oh
Dakota
my
fucks
God.
off, the three of you will be on an adventure, and Dakota will be back on episode 25,
Yeah.
I'm so
25
excited.
guys.
and he will still be level 2, and you guys will be higher level.
Then we can protect him. Yay!
Yeah,
Anyway.
the tank will be the lowest level. He's just gonna go up there. He's gonna scout out the surrounding area around this town a bit, just not like going out into the woods, but like circling the town just to get a feel for it. However long it takes to get that back to the graveyard is how long it'll take.
Okay. Make a. That would be a search, so perception check for me.
Nat 20.
Nice.
So
Okay.
first roll of campaign.
Nice.
On stream, because the other one doesn't count. 'Cause I'm the best.
Yeah. That's the
So
spirit.
yeah, I will keep that in mind. So while you go around,
It's a +5. So
okay, it's cool. So 25. So yeah, you start heading around, and you feel like you're making quick work, but you're also making sure that you see everything.
you guys suck, by the way.
While he does that,
Chef.
what does Cortez see, Ulu, as he walks up to the graveyard?
So I'm like into a journal sitting up against a tombstone of nobody I have any particular affiliation with. I'm just like, good spot, excuse me. And I plopped down there. I'm looking over my notes to figure out where I'm going to go next look for clues, essentially.
Mhm.
I know I'm not strong enough to pursue it yet, but I'm like mastermind, have a whole bunch of papers with like things and then like lines drawn between them, like a master like mind plot board. That's what I've got going on.
I was thinking more
even-
like Charlie from It's Always Sunny.
Yeah. Probably like actually what's happening, but I feel like really into myself and my idea that I'm like, I'm onto something here, but I'm like not onto anything quite yet. But yeah, I'm going to be asking you about that later. Where my character would think I would need to go next.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, so he just sees me like really in my head, just making myself comfy on a stranger's grave.
In typical Cortez fashion, he will kind of like walk up to the stone thing and lean on it, and kind of give like a very sharp, startling whistle.
Yeah. Yes. What is it? I snap my book shut.
Cortez will give him a slight raise of the eyebrow, and he'll kind of smile loosely. Do you normally hang out in graveyards too? Is that just a thing you all do?
It,
You know, it's
Secret.
very,
Yeah.
very dirty in here. There's lots of dead bodies below you. If you didn't know.
This is true, but dirt clean, bodies not clean. I like.
Right, but I feel like when you mix them together, it makes a mess, right? So you're getting sort of like an alchemical compound when you mix the body and the dirt together. It's probably getting on your clothes, and you might have like an eyeball on you now or something disgusting. And he just walks away.
You can see like the dot in my eyes. I'm like not privy to that kind of. Okay, pop up.
As you start following, he's just gonna keep talking like he expected you to follow, whether you had it or not. So I have this task that I think would be very fitting for us, but I have to find the warden. He kind of pulls out the paper to double check. Yeah, the warden, and I have no idea where they are. So,
I'm like,
oh, spooky.
I lean in. I have no idea where that is.
Yes, the great master of spook is here.
Yeah,
Spookiness.
great master of spook. Yeah, okay. Do you know what this is? And Cortez will just lift the paper and almost shove it into your character's face.
I grab Handy, which is the severed hand, and to grab the
Nice.
paper. And,
Are you sure?
Yep.
Are you sure you're gonna go with Handy?
Yep. Going with Handy.
Handy.
Oh, goody.
And I'm like, yep, totally know where that is, and I throw it back at you.
So where is it?
It's over there. And like Handy points in one direction and I point in another direction.
Oh, yes, it's so clear now. Thank you.
Do I know where that is?
Yeah, you would know where it is. It's the building with the stone like watchtower right here.
The one Cortez was next to.
Yeah.
Probably could have just asked somebody. They'd be like, "You're right here, dude." But
Come with me. I will show you. Walk towards.
As Handy leaves.
Cortez is kind of mutters. I hope we don't
like,
get lost again.
Okay.
like,
While you guys are going, Briar.
Hello.
You make your way around town, and like you start going in like a counterclockwise way, and you get almost all the way back around. About right there. Around the town, you're not seeing a whole lot. Actually,
with a 20 though? With an at 20?
actually, no. You would be about halfway across. So, about right here.
Okay.
So much movie.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
As
Fuck, boy.
as you make your way around, you're feeling very confident that you're scouting around the outside of this town. You get to about here when you do hear some like snuffles in the bushes, and it immediately puts you on alert.
Do they sound does it sound like an aggressive sort? Or is it?
It sounds like an animal, not like aggressive at this time.
Okay. Could I possibly use nature to see if I can recognize, based off of sounds, location,
Yeah.
what kind of animal it would be?
Yeah.
Watch me get a nat one.
You're big of true.
Oh. Nature, that's a 16.
16. You listen in, and it's kind of hard for you to pick up exactly what it is, but that's when you realize, oh, it's because it's two different things. You can definitely tell one of them is a boar-like creature. You can't really pick up what the other one is, but you can. You thought it was one creature, but now it's like two that are kind of like sniffling along and grunting.
Okay. So they're sniffing along, grunting. They don't seem like they're aggressive towards each other.
They don't seem like they're aggressive towards each other, and they seem like
Okay.
they're moving closer towards the town in this general area.
Okay. I would like to try to sneak up on it, see if I can get a better view, if at all possible.
Okay.
Just to see if I can confirm what it is.
Yeah, roll stealth if you're trying to be stealthy.
That's a 6.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good. So yeah, as you go down there to try to get a closer look, you do step down and like a rock tumbles off the rock formation that you're standing on and kind of clackers down. And at that time you see... whoop. Oh, it's hard with these trees. You see the two creatures standing there, so you do get a view on them.
Okay.
Right there. And inside you do indeed see one boar, but you also see a large beaver, about like bear-sized. And as you get to the bottom, they both look at you, and you see that their eyes are like where the whites would be are completely bloodshot red, and have like a like veiny purplish veins going out from the eyes.
Okay, as one does.
Yeah. As they see you, I'd like you to roll initiative.
Okay. It's a 10.
All right.
Hmm.
Let me get some music going.
Yeah.
It's a little loud. Okay. So yeah, as you slip down, you hear the crackling of rock as it tumbles down, and they look at you and snort in your direction, immediately focusing in and running in your direction. As the board gets to you, you didn't go all the way down, so it's going to get to you and start like clawing at the rocks. This one. Oops. So that's 2, 4, 6. Okay, that's its movement. It has slower movement than I thought. So that one, seeing that the other one's having issues getting up, it kind of runs up the side of the cliff and gets around to you. But neither of them are on you right now. Both of them, as soon as they start running, you hear like the as the
As
boar.
their motorcycles start.
Yeah, pretty much. As they both start charging at you, each making now aggressive sounds. But that is your go.
Okay, so my first action is going to be to channel elements.
Okay.
And when I do that, I get to do a elemental blast.
Okay.
I am going to do it at the beaver.
Okay.
Bam, bam. Just double checking to see what my bonuses are. Okay. That's a 22.
22 will hit.
Okay. And then this will be bludgeoning damage. That plus con. 9.
9 points damage.
Second action is going to be
It does take the damage. It doesn't seem to react as poorly as you thought.
Okay.
It does take full damage. It's just a beefy boy.
Yeah. I'm going to use my second action to swap or to activate my hardwood armor,
Okay.
and then I'm going to use my third action to. I guess I'll just try to demoralize this this beaver.
All right, go for it. That's
As,
versus its will.
Yes. I'm trying to find the action itself.
I believe it's your
Well, there it is.
intimidate versus their will.
Intimidate versus will DC.
Okay.
I have probably a minus.
Yeah, it doesn't understand your language.
Yeah.
far as you can know.
If the target does not speak any languages, -4 to the check. So
Oh, I
it's
thought it was a
-9.
-2.
No.
So what was the total?
9.
Okay. It doesn't seem phased.
Yeah. I didn't realize it was a -4.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the end of your turn, you do hear shouts from over here. And it's kind of hard to hear, but with your perception, you just hear people yelling, "Get some adventurers!" It is the boar's turn. And it's looking for a way up. I'm gonna give it a climb check, but with major negatives. That's a 1. So it's like pacing back and forth, trying to look for a foothold to get to you immediately, but it's not finding any. The beaver is going to stride up.
If you critically fail a climb check, you fall and fall prone.
Okay.
Just saying.
Okay, so it attempts to climb up, falls down prone, and it uses its third action to get up. But, yeah, it's not getting up. And the beaver, as it comes up to you, it opens up its jaws and is gonna bite down on you. Alright. It is going to make a penetrating bite.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
beaver
that's another
versus
one.
My beaver versus my hardwood armor.
Yeah. So
Oh.
it's a 1, but penetrating armor would ignore the first 5 hardness.
Okay, so if I use the shield, it can get the
yeah.
shield.
But yeah, to roll to 1, so you're good. So it comes up and does like a mighty chop, but doesn't land on you. Alright, here we go.
I'm going to use my first action to get around him.
Okay.
If I can, like, go up around that way.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and then shove.
Alright, go for it.
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it is
Versus-
athletics versus
their
fortitude.
I would assume.
Shove athletics versus their fortitude DC.
Okay.
16.
That is a success.
I push it 5 feet.
Okay.
Oh, it's not enough to push it off. Though.
Yeah, it's not off. It does go down like a tier from you.
I can then stride after it, moving the same distance.
Okay. So yeah, you kind of like, not like shove it away, but you kind of like shove it 5 feet while keeping your hands on it.
Okay. My third action, I am going to Elemental Blast.
Okay.
This is with a +3, 15.
15 will miss.
Okay.
So as you're pushing it, it's trying to like wiggle away, and as it trying to wiggle, you miss the shot, or I guess the hit, since it can be a melee attack.
Yes.
Okay. At that time, the rest of you, as you guys are now passing this area to go to the warden's office, you see a yellow, like brightly yellow skinned tiefling from like down the way over here, and he shouts towards you guys, "Trouble on the west! Adventurers needed!"
Cortez is just gonna sigh as he kind of lifts his head to the fucking sky and just shakes. Oh man, always trouble, always trouble. He pulls out his gun and starts moving.
Alright. If you guys full move, whatever your movement times 3.
He's gonna be slow going still. It would be up here though. As we get
hustling.
As we get closer up there, Cortez is gonna land looking like, and trouble is exactly what? Like kind of like asking as he's moving by.
Aggressive animals! They're fighting a plague guy!
Briar.
Oh, he groans even more.
I'll have you guys all roll initiative at this point.
Well,
Ooh.
I am fucking hustling, and I'm like, Briar's in trouble.
Gotta go help my homie.
So, Ulu, what's your total?
So it's plus my
Perception.
26.
6. And then Brigham, your total?
22.
2. And then Cortez.
20.
Okay. Sweet. Alright. Then, starting at the top, Ulu, you'll get to go again.
Which direction do we go?
He's pointing off in, like, this way.
Okay. I sprint. So I'm going to stride my first movement and then dash for my second action.
What?
think
It's
my-
not a dash.
1 second. I am pulling it up.
Yeah, in Pathfinder, you just move 3
You
times.
just keep striding.
Yeah, I just keep striding. And then my movement
What do
is,
you do if you stride?
I believe it's 20 feet. 25 feet, so.
So you can move
So-
75 feet.
Yeah. It's like pointing through this way.
Yeah. So you can get to... Oops. You
Come
get
on,
to about
guys.
Are you happy
Okay,
now,
this-
Rose? I grabbed a pepperoni stick and she came rushing down the stairs.
You mean pepperoni stick? Yeah. That's my turn.
there. Okay. The boar failing is going around this time. It uses 2 stride actions to get to you. And as part of its second one, it will use its third action to do that. It is going to boar charge.
Doesn't have to be a straight line.
It does, but it's only 20 feet straight line. I guess he didn't move 20 feet up there. Yeah, I'll just do a regular then. So it's a regular tusk attack.
A boar is the very first enemy we fought when we were testing out Pathfinder. Actually, a boar and a beaver.
Yeah.
Oh,
25 to hit.
Barely.
So 13 points of piercing damage.
Alright, I'm down.
Nah. Cortez.
Yeah. And I will just move myself right here. That's where I measured it out to be, so that'll be my turn.
Sweet. Brigand.
Alright, I shall move.
You can move a little past Paisley. Yeah.
That'll be...
So you guys are sprinting, and you're now hearing the sounds of like combat between someone and animals.
Gotcha. The scuffling.
Yeah. Beaver's gonna turn around. He's going to, knowing that you're trying to push him now, he folds his tail down, so it's kind of like pushing him slightly back against you as his first action.
He's a smart beaver.
And then for his second one, he'll do another penetrating bite. That's a 28.
It's a crit.
Is it?
Jeez.
If I'm being flat-footed, yep. I'm being flanked.
All right. And yeah.
Also, our first playtest of this, we also died to a boar.
So that's... Damn. 12 points of piercing damage.
Yep, I'm down.
No, you're not. I can see your health. But it is your go.
Who's gonna die?
Doomduck has never looked so good.
Well, I'm gonna go down swinging. So I'm gonna do a 2-action elemental blast against Beaver.
Cortez. Ooh, nice. Since you're on that side of the building, you now see 2 of the Crimson Knight members also rushing that way.
So that's a 28
28 against which one?
Beaver.
That will crit.
And then one step above that, so super crit. Nice. So 4 times this damage. No, I'm kidding. That's 24 points of damage.
Damn.
Because I did my 2 actions, so I got to use my strength and my constitution bonuses.
Mhm.
So it was plus 6, so it was 12. And then
Yeah.
double that.
So as you pummel into it this time, like the little bits of wood floating around you just like shoot into this creature and like spiral as you hit it, leaving a huge gash. It's looking rough.
All right, my 3rd action is going to be drinking one of my prepared elixirs of life. Oh, I know, I have to interact to get it first. Fresh produce. I'll just do that then.
Okay.
It's not as good, but I don't have to use 2 actions.
Do donkey.
That is 4 health back.
Okay, and then did you regain your temp?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is the beaver dead?
Beaver is not dead yet, but it's
Oh.
looking bad.
I thought it
No,
was.
Dakota.
Yeah.
What is fresh produce? What does it look like?
Oh, no, yeah, let me describe. Well, it's not gonna matter because I'm gonna die.
Dakota,
Yeah.
go on.
I mean, if they hit me one more time, I'm dead.
Don't worry,
Then
we'll
run.
be there. That was
No.
always an option.
No. Fire doesn't run. But anyway, so when I activated my aura, you saw as like the small little branches and leaves and twigs and splinters on the ground start floating around my character. And then every time I'm doing my elemental blast, you see those condensing into my fist, and then either using it as a melee option or I can shoot it out up to 30 feet. My fresh produce is an ability that I can grow a nourishing nut in someone's hand as long as they're within my aura. And when I do that, they can eat it, and it gives them a little bit of healing and resistance to void damage. But it does put it on a pretty long cooldown. I can't use it to the same person, pretty much within the same fight.
Okay.
So yeah, so for me, when I ate it was just like a big juicy apple. Because it could be a seed or a fruit or a vegetable. So for me, it's like fruits and veggies. If I do it to anybody else, it's going to be a nut.
Nice. Okay.
So just like big elemental blast, apple.
Ulu.
Hello. Dash again. Or stride thrice. Pathfinders. So, yeah. Gotta get used to that.
And I'll just keep working on my new character.
This way?
He just pointed down this way. So you can interpret that any way you would like. Alright. After Ulu, Briar, you see as a bright flash of light streaks past you. I would say your hair stands on end, but you don't have hair, so
No, they're vines.
your vines start kind of like lifting like those like banana peely bits as a streak of lightning bursts past you and hits the boar, or he is going to try to do. The boar jumps out of the way. Doesn't take damage from it, but it does get it away from you. But you see, just like out of like the forest over this way, just a huge streak of lightning and crackling.
Okay.
Start fleeing. Cortez. In front of you, Cortez, and Ulu, you would also see this at this point. You see one of the two Crimson Knight members go into this forested area, and then again, like that bright streak of lightning.
Interesting. Okay. It's just this way. All right, that's all I can do. Just run up more.
Okay. Brigand.
Yeah, I will stride Christ.
This beaver, again, is going to put its tail down and make one strike against you, Briar.
Okay.
15 to hit.
Negative.
Okay. So yeah, it again like unlatches its jaw almost and snaps down. And at this point, you're able to see the attack coming, and just dodge out of the way real quick. But it is your go.
Okay. I am going to do my 2-action elemental blast again.
Okay.
Oof.
Damn.
Nothing happens with a critical fail, so
Mm-hmm.
it's convenient at least. I am. It's not gonna do much, but I'm gonna raise my shield.
Okay.
At least increases my AC. I think that's better than. Yeah, I think that's fine. Seeing as people are starting to get here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Ulu.
Okay. Do I see Briar yet?
From your vantage point, no. But you do see people are running on this side of the building. And you do hear the sounds from this direction.
Okay.
So on the other side of that house.
I stride thrice.
Okay. As you round that corner, you do catch up with one of the two Crimson Knight members, seemingly just finishing casting something.
Okay.
That boy is gone. Okay, Cortez.
All
Or
right.
actually, let's go with it.
Am I good?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So I get up to here with 2 movement, and then with my gun already drawn, I will fire. I won't take a negative. It's just a range.
Okay. Yeah. It'll take a negative to range. It's also kind of behind brush.
Okay. So I know it's only a -2 because like I'm just out of range.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think it's like 5-10 feet actually. And then what would you say? It's another +1 circumstance.
I would say it's concealed, which is just a flat 5 check on a dice to see if you hit or miss, but it was over 5, so I'll just take that.
Okay. So with the -2, it's still a 22 for what I did roll my first one.
Sweet. That'll hit.
Also, that will be 1d6, and then the extra die damage. So 8 damage.
Sweet.
And that will be my turn.
Sweet. Briar, you see as a chunk of flesh is ripped off the beaver as you hear the resounding gunshot of one of your companions.
I think to myself, what a wonderful.
Yeah.
No,
You don't have the right to that.
I'm just gonna keep bracing myself behind my shield.
Okay. You see as the halfling Crimson Knight does come out of the bushes and is going to toss, I think, 2
A coin.
daggers. Stop using trademark stuff. Let's see. Yeah, those will still hit though. You see as they emerge from the brush, they are empty-handed. But then as they make the motion to like throw knives, you see as they come out of their sleeves and hit this beaver, both just right in the side, as it does fall over dead.
Stupid beaver.
And then like kind of like tumbles down the hill.
Easy.
The rest of you guys do come around the house and can see the remnants of what the fight was.
Cortez will kind of like start loading his gun, but he's like very much on guard as he's kind of moving up, slowly looking around.
I pop down, grabbing one of my healing potion or elixirs of life and chugging it.
Okay.
That is elixirs of life is 1d6 plus 1.
Are we free to move?
Yeah, you guys are out of initiative.
Okay.
6.
Ice comes sprinting up.
Hello.
Fire, you fool!
As everybody comes up and I lower my arm, and as I do, my armor and aura drop.
Mm-hmm.
We do missions together. We get stronger together. That was the deal.
As they're
This was-
arguing, Cortez is eyeing the Crimson
Yeah.
Knights. Specifically the mage. Like he's like really looking the mage up and down right now.
Okay. The halfling goes over and picks their knives out of the beaver. It is technically, just so you guys know, it's called a castorodide. No, it's a beaver, but it's the size of a bear.
Those are big old beaver.
But yeah, he goes and picks 2 knives out of the beaver. And then the mage seems to be kind of like just smirking, leaning against the tree now that the danger's passed. And he does kind of speak out and just says, "Looks like you owe us a drink."
Cortez will kind of like shift his gun around, just checking it over and stuff as he kind of gives off a slow sigh. Yes, a drink. I'll cover the tab for that tonight. How does that sound?
Sounds good. The mage being a orcish figure, like just covered in different, like pretty much the many different vestials that are all just kind of naturey but also mystical.
Could I make a society check to see which of these two looks like they're more in charge?
Sure.
If 15.
15. The mage guy does seem to be kind of like leaning against the tree, but as the other guy comes back, he does sit up a little bit straighter, so you can probably...
Okay, I picked that up. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, you probably pick up that the halfling has slightly higher rank.
Gotcha. And when the halfling does come up, Cortez has got to take a burf around and move back to the group.
Okay. Yeah, and as you move past, the halfling just looks back to you guys. We'll be waiting for those drinks in the bar tonight, as they both go to take their leave.
Cortez just gives a kind of like an okay nod, very almost sarcastic, but not being too disrespectful at this point.
Hearing all that business, I kind of like them, hide Cortex.
Yes. Cortez will look over to Briar and kind of give him a really look. Why were you so far out here? And why were you fighting giant things like that? He'll kind of put a finger over shoulder.
Was not the plan.
Hmm.
I was surveying the nature around this town, and they seem to have gotten the drop on me.
Yes, nature is always one to be quite reactionary. And he'll kind of walk over to like the dead corpse,
Mm-hmm.
kind of rub his chin, and then look over. Should we collect this?
We do have a master of butchering next to us.
Right. The master of butchering. Come over here.
Among many other things. And just kind of like loom over his shoulder.
I mean, for such a simple creature as this, the apprentices, and I point to Briar and Cortez, can easily do this.
Oh,
We're
well,
not-
but certainly this is such a new creature for a spooky one. You have to show us the way before we could do it ourselves.
it's a simple beaver, whatever. Or, no, but
Looking down at this creature, I would say, Brigand, you would recognize this creature as one of the local, like, fauna, right?
mhm.
Yeah. As one of the local fauna, though similar to Briar, you do see like the kind of purplish veins around the eyes, and its eyes like open now, just completely bloodshot. And then like as it's flipped over, like where like the pink of stomach kind of comes from, you can see like bulging purple veins.
I find this may be a little complicated. The master will go to work.
Cortez just kind of like puts his gun away and crosses his arms and just watches the master.
Type of roll is this again?
I believe it's survival. I don't know if there's a specific.
It's survival.
15.
15. 15. It's pretty rough. As you're carving into it, you do make quite a few mistakes, but you do get the overall like skin and stuff like that.
Once it's all said and done, Cortez gives another slow clap as he has all the other times. Oh. It seems the simple creature was a bit more complicated, yes?
Not like you could have done any better.
Oh, I'm not saying that, but as a master, you would assume that he would have done it with such more careful precision. I'm sure Briar would have done a better job.
Oh, you.
Is
Get
totally
ready.
tongue to cheek at this point.
Enough out of you guys. Let's wrap this up.
Know where you sleep.
Oh, you walked right into this one. Is it in the crypt?
Cortez gives a snort of amusement.
Yeah.
Cortez will turn, look at Briar for a second. Do you need to continue your nature walk? Or would you like to accompany us on picking up a bit of work?
What?
I think I'm. He let out a big old groan.
Ah,
I think I am okay on my walk.
You're okay on the walk. Perfect. We are going to stop by the warden, and he'll pull off the paper and not shove it in Briar's face and actually be respectful
Yeah.
and show him the job.
He takes it, looks it over.
Figured it would help us build a bit of reputation, perhaps, within the town to help the locals.
I think this is a fine idea.
Cortez gives a small nod, turns around, and just starts leading them off towards it.
okay. So yeah, you guys do make your way over to the warden's office. Which is right here.
Perfect.
And as you approach, you push open the doors, and inside you see a goblinoid figure sitting on the other side of a long table, looking over some notes and records.
Cortez kind of splays open his hands in a open greeting. He's like, "Good day, my friend."
Hello, welcome in, close the door behind you, it's, a little stuffy out there.
Okay. Yeah, once everyone
It's
gets...
not. I mean,
Still, once everyone gets in here, Cortez will close it behind.
okay.
And then turn.
Wait, I'm coming.
Levi, are you also following them?
I'm coming.
Okay.
Everyone scrambles and stuff.
Okay. Okay. And as you close the door, he just says,
Come in, sit down.
Let's see. It's most gracious of you. A good host. I always appreciate such a thing. And Cortez
Yeah,
will be-
sorry, I don't have any food or drinks, but, what can I do for all of you?
You are the warden, I presume?
Yes, I watch over the cells, and if someone needs to be put in the cells, I help out.
How confident does he seem?
roll a perception check. Or society, if you'd like.
I'll do society. 23.
23. He seems confident, but, like, slightly... I don't even know the word. Like, complacent. Like, he does his job, and he probably thinks he's pretty good at it.
Like jaded. Like they don't care, but they do it.
Yeah, a little bit of like that, but also maybe that there's not a whole lot to do.
Okay, yeah. I think complacent's the right word there.
Yeah.
He's living a little bit of a kosher life almost in some ways.
Mm-hmm.
Cortez will give kind of a small nod. But that is good to know. Now, I didn't come here to bother you or waste away your day as it is. I came here as a matter of the job board. And
Be right back, guys. I can still hear you. I'm just gonna mute you while I run to the bathroom.
Alright.
Okay, sorry.
You'll pull out the paper and kind of slide it across the table to kind of show what he means.
Oh,
I
terrific.
assume-
Yes. No one's been able to do many jobs that are up on the board, so people haven't been putting them up. I put it up there. I didn't really think.
And like rubbing his nose while he's talking, just seems very nasally and always like itching his nose as he talks.
I put it up there, not thinking anyone would take it, but if you are all willing to do it, that's great.
Well, of course, circumstances as it be, we are wanting to help within the town. But I must ask, how does someone exactly lose a shield in a... What was it?
Yeah, I went to the dungeon out there. We were having a bit of issues with people trying to go in there, and getting hurt, so I decided to clear it out myself. I got about a few rooms in, and I was using the shield, and I set it down to take a rest, and some monsters appeared while I was resting, and I had to make a quick exit. I left the shield there.
So circumstantially, you might have gotten a little over your head. And he gives a knowing smile as if you've done the same thing.
It would have been a better idea for me to bring people, but those at the Fighters Guild seem busy as is. And
Quite.
God be damned, I would ask the Crimson Knights.
Yes, wouldn't want that to happen, even in the worst of scenarios. There's a lot of ire in that.
Yeah.
Well, we would definitely be interested in retrieving that for you. What is, so... kind of pauses for a moment. It's your shield, then, or another family's shield?
It's a shield that's been passed down in the family. It has more sentimental value than actual value. I'm the only one of my family that's in this town, so it's just nice to have something to remind me of them.
Gives it up.
But yes, it is a shield with a, red raven on it.
Okay. Cortez kind of pulls out a small, notebook and does write that down. And then he kind of flips to a blank page and slides it across the table. Could you do a, perhaps, crude drawing of what you had discovered while you were down there? I know you said you didn't get too far, but anything helps us.
Yes, of course.
And draws a crude picture. It is a very crude picture, but it looks like a kind of like a U-shaped hallway going through it. And he's kind of describing as he goes along.
So, first off, I went down this hallway and it gets very dark. It's no lights in there. As I got around this corner, lot of webs in there. I took care of some large spiders right there.
And he continues on.
I moved past here. Doesn't seem there wasn't anything of interest moving through this hallway. As I came around here, there were some cages. I couldn't unlock them. I didn't have a key. So I moved on to this room. It has a statue in it, and that's where I put my shield down to rest.
And the statue, what did it look like?
Sorry, what'd you say?
The statue, what did it look like?
It seemed like a woman in robes holding a bowl in front of her. If you just keep going, it does seem to be one path, so if you keep going, it'll be hard to miss.
And this, crypt area, do you know what it originally was used for, by chance?
It's before my time moving here. Hasn't been in use, so I couldn't say.
He just kind of gives a nod. And when he kind of finishes up the drawing, you'll give a respectful nod and take it back.
Yeah.
Look to the rest of the group and kind of raise a brief eyebrow. Any other questions for our lovely host here?
As you say host,
Alden.
Say that one more time.
Alden.
Alden.
Alden. A pleasure. I am Cortez, and he'll reach a hand across the table.
And he takes it and shakes it.
What
Firm
did he
grip
say?
or
He takes it, puts it in his pocket.
Thank you.
don't mind if I do.
For me?
What were you saying, Paisley?
Oh, what did he say about the monsters again?
He said he fought a few spider creatures in like the first
Oh yeah, then there's
area of the cave,
webbing.
but he did say he cleared those out.
No other monsters than that you've.
The
And
ones
Bob?
that surprised me, I didn't get a great look at them, but they were making like a crumbly sound. Like, it sounded like rock.
Cortez looks to the others. Clearly has no idea what the hell that could be. Any idea?
I'm just gonna. Can I recall knowledge without looking at somebody? I gotta be looking at somebody.
You can try to recall knowledge with the information he's given you. It'll be a much harder check.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. Like,
Okay.
just in case I, like, pull through.
Wow,
Wow!
he just has a stroke at the table. Let's balls over.
Yeah, he's not giving you really much to go on. It's some sort of creature that sounds like rock. And you're thinking in your head like it could be like a creature made of rock. It could be a creature pulling like a stone across stone. It could be a creature just like moving and hit a rock, and the rock was sliding while this guy was running away. Like you're like it could be anything.
Yes. I've got no fucking idea.
Cortez just frowns a little. Well, I suppose
go find out.
a little surprise in life never hurt anyone, right?
Well,
In this circumstance, especially, it will hurt a little.
Better at dodging.
Yeah, but I'm like, I don't say that. I'm like, well, let's go find out.
Cortez.
So you don't get lost. It is in the Moss Woods. Walk for a couple hours in. If you hit the river, you've gone too far.
Kind of gives a small nod. Well, I think we'll be on our way then. And he'll kind of shimmy himself out of the chair and stand up and stretch.
I stand up stiffly and nod in. Alden, you said?
Yes.
I nod in his direction. Till
Uh,
next time.
he
We'll see you
nods
soon.
back.
Good luck to you all. I am patiently awaiting your return.
That does the statement does make Cortez look over his shoulder for a second, but gives a smile and nods and leaves.
With your society check, I'll just say he seems like a nice guy, maybe just not a great person.
Yeah, that was kind of the vibe I was getting anyway. So.
Okay.
Once we're all outside and the door gets closed again, Cortez will look at everyone. Well, we can head off now if we're ready.
Which direction is the boss wood?
It's to the west. It's the same woods that you guys fought the wolves in.
Oh, okay.
Are you? I turn to Briar. Are you for another journey?
Am I what? You were cutting
Air. Prepared.
He just gives you a nod. There's not really much like emotion behind that. He's just
Yeah. I know he has
Cortez
like
will walk up to him
fruit.
and kind of clasp his shoulder. Look at him. He is sturdy as tree.
history.
Well, kind of leans in. Are you actually a tree?
I put my hand out and you just see like a little like twig start growing out of it.
A moving tree. That's pretty cool. As is, I think he's going to be quite fine. Very sturdy, always there.
That is like Briar's best qualities. Very sturdy, always there. Okay.
Even when you don't want me to be.
See, I can be spooky too.
Yeah.
And then Cortez will look over at the great spooky one. Let out a sigh and be like, are you ready to? Or do you have other more important pressing matters to do?
One of the other things I could have done is my ancestry feat. One of them is the Molder Soul, where my elemental wood asserts itself in the form of decay.
Oh, that's cool.
I could have been the spooky one.
Could have been the spooky one. We could have had so many spooky ones.
Wait,
And then
I'm
Cortez
not
would
that
just be
spooky.
unfortunately in the middle.
I would be literally a manifestation of the decay of a forest.
So
Cortez is a fucking shadowling, and he's the most unspooky thing.
I know. I love that. I love this dynamic.
And then we have the grave touched. Alright, what is your last name?
A grave tapper.
Grave Tapper.
Yeah, it's mostly my my card reading name, but you know it stuck. So.
Just my business card.
Yeah.
Does everybody know your background?
Oh.
Or is that something that you keep secret?
It's like not necessarily out in the open.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like not necessarily hidden, not necessarily known kind of deal.
She doesn't talk about it, but she doesn't keep it actively hidden.
Right.
Briggan knows, or Briar knows, and then Briggan I just told off camera the night before when he said he would help me, but that he couldn't, or she couldn't help me, but couldn't help me immediately.
So it's all good. Cortez is just in the dark. It's fine.
Don't worry, we'll have a little heart-to-heart some at point in our adventures, and I'll be like,
heart to heart with Cortez.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
it'd be like, you know what? I'm sick of this spooky shit. And he'll just be like, out of here. It only gets worse. Yeah.
But yeah, he does look at the great spooky one and be like, "Are you ready to?"
Indeed, I am ready to go spread spookiness elsewhere.
I would prefer if you didn't spread the spookiness. Have you thought about maybe getting more sun? It could help with the complexion.
You
No,
can
the sun
plant
can
the
go down a
spooky
hole.
seeds and let them grow naturally.
See,
Or we can get on with it. Like, come on.
pushy.
I'm trying a new bit with my characters, but I'm not super friendly, and it goes against every fiber of my being.
Cortez is following behind, and the character said that.
Yeah.
Like,
Come
no, it would help if you
We're all
smiled a bit more. It's really a good thing to do. See? And you'll do like the most toothy, stupid looking.
I like try and pull up my lips, but it's like, I don't know.
Oh,
It's just nothing but fangs.
okay. We work on inflection instead.
Alright.
I do think we head over there though.
Yeah, this is all like while we're working our way.
Yeah,
through.
as I'll say this is as you guys are walking. But yeah, you guys head west into the forest.
We don't have the rights to that either.
What do we have the rights to? This is bullshit.
Literally nothing.
Oh,
Dang it.
Infinite references from our last campaign together. Until Wizards of the West or something.
Wizards
Like-
of the West.
Wizards of the West.
This town ain't big enough for the two of us. And it's just like, fireball. Yeah. All right. No, until they shut us down, they're like, no, you know it, we own you. But until then, until that point, just always make references back to our own stuff.
Yeah.
Full circle. Too bad we didn't write enough songs in our last campaign.
We didn't have a bard.
That's the
Yeah,
problem.
too bad we didn't write
Oh.
enough.
Paisley was a bard. No, this is on you,
Thank you.
Paisley.
Wow.
No, slacker.
Damn it. All right.
Anyway,
I like
Just
rap
Isla,
instead.
both
I don't like
slackers.
singing.
She's a bard of the spoken word.
so what are you guys
Yeah.
doing while you walk through the forest? And also,
Riding.
I would like one of you to roll a d20.
Don't,
You guys
don't,
want
have,
to all just roll the d20?
don't have me do it.
We can average it out.
We can just do averages.
Kyle, I need you to touch up on your quick maths and average out all of our d20s.
No. Okay.
If we're
Per
not
the
averaging,
usual.
that was 7.
Yeah.
'Cause I just rolled 7.
Was that for for the random d20 roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought we were rolling average, so I rolled one. Expecting everyone to roll one, but no one else
Nah.
did.
We just
Alright.
That was a
tricked you
trick
into rolling.
to see who is the
Yes!
gullible one that would roll first.
You
I
fail.
mean, yeah, that fits, I guess.
So what are you guys doing while you're walking?
Per usual,
Uh,
Cortez kind of breaks off and starts sneaking.
I'm
and then-
following closely behind Briar for my use, I guess. Ready
And
to.
then I am going to be
Close.
tracking our local surroundings, see if we have any prints or anything that the kind of I don't want to say like search because I'm not just like looking for anything, but
Tracking.
tracking, but I'm not like tracking a specific thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I'll say, normally when you guys are looking for things, if you say you're looking for a specific thing, I give you a plus. So like, you go into a room and you're like, I am looking at the floor for any pressure plates. Then I will give you a plus if there are pressure plates, to spot that. But if there are any like, spikes above head, you won't see those. So if you want to give me like a specific thing you're looking for, I'll give you a plus for that specific thing, but you'll miss all the other general things that it would give you.
yeah, because I'm not looking for tracks that lead to the place that we're going to, because I don't think we're following a specific thing like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got a question. So conversely, if you're looking at the floor for pressure plates, but there is tripwire, is that like?
Yeah,
you
if it would
catch
make
that?
sense that you're like, I'm looking at the floor for stuff, then I'll give you
Yeah.
a plus to it. That's not a
Okay.
rule, that's just a home brew rule I give you guys. If you're specifically looking for something, then you're more likely to see it.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, so I'm just gonna be generally looking for tracks and stuff along the path. It's pretty much a search, but I'm seeing if I can use survival instead of
Okay.
survivor or nature instead of
Go for it.
perception. Dude, 10.
Damn.
I've rolled so many 4s.
My
My first one was a
position.
nat 20. There's all my luck for the day.
Yep.
I am here to also back him up. Can I support him with the roll?
Well, it's not gonna help.
Yeah, you can aid him if you want to. But it would
Yeah, this
add
is-
like a +1 or +2.
Survival. 9.
Okay.
I might have just made it worse.
No, you haven't made it worse, but you haven't made it better.
Fair enough.
And then Tristan, what was your stealth?
I rolled 2 by accident. The first one was a 14, so it was a total of 22.
Okay.
So for once, he's not stepping on branches.
And then Bregan, what are you doing while you guys are walking?
Just keeping an eye out for sneaky sneaks.
All right, roll a perception.
Is that a search action? Oh!
It is a search action, but
No!
I'm way too
Friggin'
too
why?
distracted by playing a game of Thumb War with things or with Andy.
all right.
Just, like, back.
Any of you guys roll a d4.
I'm rolling it.
I'm
But
All right.
stop it. Put back.
I
Your
can't.
D4. No,
I can't.
don't
Roll it at
drop it.
someone.
You have to hold it now.
Okay.
It's floating.
For the rest of the session. Actually, for the rest of the campaign.
That's all you do now.
You
All
kind of
right.
scary.
Then someone roll
I like
another
how I
d20
cast
for me.
Shadow.
I'll roll this one.
All right.
Also one.
Let's
The last
go!
3 rolls have been ones.
Oh.
Okay, Dakota, roll it and roll a 1, please. Oh! You broke the chain.
I suck. Okay. Briar sucks as a character.
Okay, I shouldn't have said anything. I know it's sensitive.
So as you guys are walking, you're like going through the forest, pushing through. Cortez, you're pretty stealthy, but everyone else is just kind of like fucking up. And like as you guys are walking, you come across what looks to be 2 black bears. And as you guys just push through the brush, they look at you, and like you guys all to roll initiative.
Damn, I thought they were just gonna be like, "What's up?"
Cortez, you can roll stealth if you'd like.
24.
14.
An 11.
13.
I will need this again. After
Wow,
I have-
Kyle, just know it.
Fine. Instead of black bears, they're black dragons.
Okay. And they're just like, "What's up?"
So, carry on.
Yo, cheetah.
What's up?
We don't have rights to that.
Ah!
Helmdar. Okay. Briar,
Hi.
what was your initiative?
Wow. Kyle, 26. I'm at 24.
Saying wow and then fuck it up. Brigand.
13.
Best part about that is 23.
Did you fuck it up again?
Yeah.
God damn it. Cortez.
11.
Alright. And Ulu.
That's why I told you to know it, because I'm bad at this.
14.
What was that?
14.
I said this is why I told you to know it.
Why did that not fucking... Helmdar. There you go. Apply. So yeah. First up, Black Bear 1. As you guys come out, the black bear looks at you and you have like a moment of like, oh fuck,
Let's
what's it is going to run at you.
it
Right.
just stepped up that.
Well, it stepped up this and then this. Bloop, bloop.
All right.
It is going to make a claw attack against you.
No.
Okay.
That was easy.
Probably not. A 13 to hit?
It's a crit?
Is it?
No.
So yeah,
I swap my armor back. Give me 1 second.
okay.
Okay, I am good.
Okay. As it claws into you and you get a closer look at it, this black bear also has those like purpley veins around his eyes. I guess I'll just go in for a jaw attack then.
At a -5.
Yeah, it did not. So the next one is going to run up.
They both. How good did they roll?
27 and a 24 for their
Wow,
initiatives.
cheaters.
This one's gonna go after you, Brigand.
What?
Good.
And it's going to go in for a claw attack. Fuck.
Hey, we should all have to hold E this entire fight.
E.
Yeah.
Woo!
The first attack will miss. It goes in for a jaw attack.
So he's just like, woo!
Does a 19 hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kyle is specifically not holding E.
Ew.
Oh, that looks awful in stream.
12 points of piercing. As it comes up for a claw attack, misses, but then bites into your arm.
Oh.
Oh. That's even with the -5. You got a 19.
Rolled a 14
You rolled a 4.
or a 15, and then it's still a +4 with -5.
Why are you putting us against like level 16 bears?
They are level 2.
How do they have a +9?
That's just what they have.
That's ridiculous.
I have a +10 on my guns.
Yeah.
So.
You're an intelligent person.
Yeah, well,
This
bears
is a
are
big,
bears.
stupid, dumb DM who's DMing some like pretty intelligent bears.
Briar.
Yeah, I'm gonna channel my doobly-doo and use my first action to punch this bear with wood. With
Okay.
my wood.
Nice.
Does a 14 hit?
14 will miss.
Yeah, because they have like 47 AC.
Yeah.
Second action, I'm going to.
Yeah.
Is that
And
the sound it
then-
makes?
Yeah.
I would like you to make that every time it happens.
No. My third action, there's gonna be a nut in Levi's hand.
Nice. Levi, Briar nut in your hand.
Okay.
Ulu.
Look.
On your turn, you can eat my nut if you'd like.
Okay.
Sounds so excited.
Well, going to tell Stella's weaknesses. Second. Okay. And do the exploit vulnerability.
Okay.
Okay. It's a 19.
19.
What's
That will succeed.
Yay! So, what this looks like for me is I've got a little scroll, and it just like appears. Has like scrolling knowledge, kind of like when you spin Wheel of Fortune until it like slows to a stop on the creature I'm trying to like look up, and then it's
dope.
like, bam! Here's a little bit of knowledge. What do I learn about this normal-looking bear?
This normal-looking bear does not have any specific weaknesses. So, with
But-
your specific thing,
Yeah.
Are you just doing a recall knowledge, or are you doing your like
I'm doing
exploit?
vulnerability. I said it wrong, and that's why I hesitated. But
Okay.
exploit vulnerability is what like the move is
And
called.
that would just tell you whether or not they have a vulnerability, and if they don't, then you
they-
get something
yeah.
special.
Yes.
Okay.
If one is
She
available.
would learn it. Otherwise, her personal antithesis.
Okay.
It's like I find something specific to this bear, like maybe he wasn't touched enough as a child, and now he like craves.
This
physical
bear
affection.
is afraid of picnic baskets.
My chakram is like, on it, boss. And it's just like, I'm a picnic basket now. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that was your first action.
Well, I'm gonna throw my chakram now, and it's gonna be imbued with the fear of picnic baskets.
You don't have to throw it.
Oh,
so you
I'm
know.
just gonna whap it because we're a little close.
Just gonna wet ass pussy.
Yeah,
Whoa!
I would say you're within striking range.
Okay. So, find the stats for when something is just like, I only have the thrown thing showing up for me.
What
do you mean?
Is
It's
it
the
the
same.
same?
It's the same roll.
Oh, okay.
It's just you can throw it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This is nice too, because then I don't throw it and then have no weapon. Whoop.
Yeah, that's why I'm pointing it out.
Wow. 7.
7 will miss.
Damn.
And it would critically miss, and now it's a super critically miss.
What's that mean?
Nothing.
Nothing.
He's no longer afraid of picnic baskets.
He's
Okay.
overcome his fears.
And it's your fault. Okay. I'm gonna try it one more time.
Alright, so it's whatever you roll +1 this time.
Okay. -1?
Just +1.
Okay.
Instead of the +6.
Oh, right. 7?
7 will miss.
Damn it. Okay, that's my turn.
Damn. So yeah, you do learn that it's afraid of picnic baskets, but then the 2 chakrams, you're just missing slightly.
I'm really like kind of like off put by this information, and I think that's just like going in my swings.
Bregan.
Alright, I'm going to take an action to step.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement
Alright, on which one?
on the one that attacked me.
Okay.
Oh, shit. 13 to hit.
13 will miss.
What's the hero point thing that we do?
Hero point, you can use 1 hero point to re-roll a roll.
I want to reroll it.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
we did it. We did it, boys. We used the hero.
Everybody,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah.
25 will hit.
Crit?
Will not crit.
Oh, okay. Alright, so then it needs to make a 42 save.
Okay. Uh, 24.
God damn it. It's enfeebled 1.
Okay. Enfeebled 1.
Alright, that's my turn.
Cool. So strength-based stuff. That's perfect for it, or perfect for against it. Awesome. Cortez.
I'm gonna go right here and then just. Actually, no. We'll go around the tree here, so I'll be like right there. And I
Okay.
will shoot at the one that Briar is engaged on.
All right.
I'm gonna use a hero point just to roll it.
All right.
Go team.
Good to go. So that would be a 26.
26 will hit.
And then my first shot damage. Yeah, that's good actually. 13 damage.
13 damage to that one. Sweet. That's a lot. So yeah, you shoot into it and a large chunk comes off its back. That seems to hurt it quite a bit.
Awesome. And then I will reload and that will be my turn.
Alright.
He said load.
Alright. Blackbird 1 is going to again hit with its paw on Briar. Fuck.
Yuck.
Fuck. 12 to hit.
No.
Okay. It'll try for its second claw. A 15 to hit.
No.
Okay. Then it will back up a little bit. Bear 2.
The Baroning.
It's kind of looking a little sluggish, but it will go after Briar. Dude, I'm rolling like shit.
Good.
So it'll move a little bit, and then go after Ulu. Dude. Okay. That's its turn. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Nice.
Briar.
Okay. I am going to see where are people there. I'm going to use my two elemental blast on bear. We are actually. I don't. No, it will still do that. Ignore this. Or, I guess don't ignore this. I'm going to do this, but I'm going to move first. I'm going to move some flanking.
Okay.
So, if you can move my guy to right there. Yeah. Either way.
Mm-hmm.
Just so I'm flanking it, and then I'm going to 2-action elemental blast.
Okay.
So, it's 25.
25 will hit.
Is that not a crit with flanking?
No, they have 18.
Damn, it brought it to 16. So just this plus 6, 14.
14. Damn. Okay. Again, strike into a large chunk of flesh comes off of this bear, and it's now looking worried and tired.
Yeah, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Alright, and that's all your actions. So, Ulu.
Hello. Well, the other bear is the one I needed to talk to.
About our Lord and Savior.
About our Lord and Savior. I need to do this bit. I'm gonna roll to find a weakness on this dude, so my other one drops.
Okay.
Okay, so it's 19 again.
Okay. Succeeds. This guy, he is afraid of snakes.
Oh,
Ooh, and you are a snake.
this is great for me. I'm
Smile
gonna whap
at him.
him with my chakra. My
Okay.
chakra.
And as you go to whack him, he's like, "Oh!"
The realization comes in.
He's just already
The
afraid.
hood flips up slightly.
Yeah, and he's, whoa. Okay, 18.
18 will hit.
Woo! It's a D8 plus 2 plus 2. Wow. 5 points damage.
Still a good amount of damage as it whacks it across the head with the chakram.
Okay, I'm gonna go for it again.
Alright.
And this, it means it's only a +1 instead of +6.
Right.
Yikes. 5.
Yeah, that one will miss.
Yeah, I probably should have tried to intimidate this bad boy instead, but it's what I got this turn, so.
Alright. Brigand.
Alright. I am going to first cast Evil Eye on the bear that hit me. So it is a will save.
Okay. Will save 10.
Alright, so failed. So it is now frightened 1.
Ooh. Enfeebled ends at the end of its turn, correct?
Yes,
Or it goes
I
down
believe
by 1, which it's only 1.
I think so.
Okay. 'So it's frightened 1.
And then I will use Phantom Pain. So it's another will save.
Alright. That one's a 20. Or actually, 19.
Wow. So it succeeds. So it just takes 2d4 mental damage. So 4 points of damage.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
Alright. This bear is looking fucked up. It's bleeding and, like, scared and looking for a way out. Cortez.
Say, Bear, you walked in the wrong neighborhood, Ben.
Your neighborhood.
Okay, never mind. Rolling a third one for today. Let's go. Well, that gun.
You do have one more hero point.
Well,
Nah, I used one.
Oh,
for
yeah, you
crafting.
used one for... Yeah.
Well, that gun's wasted. I will quick draw my pistol and shoot.
Alright.
You guys hear a bunch of cursing behind you as once again it jams in the middle of a fight. Oh my gosh, that one almost did it too. So with the minus, that would have only been a 14.
A 14 will miss.
Yeah, you just hear more cursing.
Yeah, so instead of the large boom you guys are accustomed to, it's just like, whoop!
No, it's the same boom I'm accustomed to.
This is normal.
Throws the gun down, curses, fires, like, pretty much just over your guys' head.
He's just grumbling as he's reloading now. It's nature's fault. It's all nature's fault. That's my turn. Oh god, it's coming over.
This one's gonna come over to you.
You're gonna hear no, no, no.
And that is a 28 to hit.
Thankfully, not a crit.
Okay.
But that definitely hits, yeah.
Sweet.
Sweet, he says.
That is 8 points of slashing damage.
I am just so glad.
Yeah, that hurt.
And as it slashes into you, the claws stick like halfway into you, and it tightens its grip slightly as it uses grab.
Oh god. It's trying to hug me.
So you are now grabbed by it.
Oh my gosh.
Help!
What's up?
Help!
Oh. All right. Other black bear. This one is frightened and hurt and also hurt again. So is going to run. Does anyone have any attacks of opportunity?
No.
Nobody has attacks of opportunity in this game, Kyle.
All right, I'm just making sure.
Yeah, well, don't, okay?
It hurts.
Just
when
know
you
better.
mention it.
Okay.
And it's going to like hunker down a little bit. It tried stealth, but it's not a stealthy boy, so it hunkers behind this tree a little bit, but you guys can all see it. Alright, Briar.
Alrighty then. I am gonna do stuff.
Okay.
Damn, never mind.
Could be like that sometimes.
I won't be able to get the. Oh, wait. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna rush over to my friend's side here.
Okay.
We meet again.
Can I get off of? Oh no, it's just the log. Okay. Could I hit them both
I'll allow
with
it.
that. If I can, actually aim this down.
Yeah,
I
I'll
hate
allow it.
aiming this thing.
I think if you do X, it goes to whatever surface you're looking at.
Oh, that's better. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, go for it.
Okay, I run up next to him and then hail of thorns, or hail of splinters.
Nice. So you run up and describe what it looks like.
So, this is something called an overflow trait. So the kineticists have this thing called overflow, and it pretty much takes all of my aura, and it does a giant blast, disabling my aura, so I have to re-enable it if I want to do anything with my aura again. So all of the splinters and little pieces of bark and leaves and stuff that are normally floating around me with my aura active condense into a ball in my hand and then explode to a cone in front of me.
Sweet.
Everything has to make a reflex save.
Okay. So number 1, closer to you guys, reflex. That is 22.
So that's a save, so
Okay.
he takes half.
And then the other one will have failed.
Fail or crit fail?
8 plus 7, so
Yeah,
15.
Yeah, it's DC 18. So that one takes 2, the other one takes 1, and then they're both bleeding.
Okay.
So one's half bleed damage,
Yeah.
one's full bleed damage.
That one's saved, so it'll be orange. And this one is full, so it will... Or I guess this one would be orange since it's full, and this one's yellow, second half. And then red would be crit. Alright. The one down there is looking bad, dude. And is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright, Ulu.
Hello.
The one that you have the antithesis is right here. The other one that's looking real rough is down here.
I am turning on the one I have the antithesis
Oh,
on.
it's turned on all right.
Mm-hmm.
Like secretly into like the fear thing a little bit. Stride up. And, oh. I just come up on top of fear. A little close. Do you reckon I can hit over this log?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you could stand on it, but Mini's been weird.
I just don't want to do it. I'm going to whap him.
Alright. Go for it. Whap him.
18.
18 will just hit.
Ooh. Okay. So, 8 points of damage.
Alright. Now this one is looking pretty rough. As you slash into it, you slash like across the whole back as it like the wound opens up. The fur starts becoming just like blackened red.
Heck yeah. Okay. I'm gonna demoralize this guy now.
Alright. You do have a -4 because he can't understand you. Unless you can speak bear.
I cannot.
It's one of my many known languages, actually.
Oh, well, Kyle, the real question is, does the bear speak?
Common.
The bear does not speak common.
My god, Kyle.
Okay. Do I add my intimidation?
Yes.
Then it is 17.
17 will succeed.
Well, I tell him, you're a stupid bear.
Aw.
That's all I got. Yeah.
You do not have the bare necessities.
Yeah. You do not
No.
Oh wait, we don't have red set.
What is
No, reference is okay. You just have to you tiptoe around the song business. Yep, that's my full turn.
and demoralized when it succeeds becomes
Nerf.
frightened.
Frightened.
Okay. All right. Frightened. All right, Brigand.
Yeah. So I am going to.
They're both looking pretty rough.
Yeah, I'm going to send my needle darts at the one that's running away.
Okay.
Shit. That's a 13. I'm assuming that's not going to work.
13 will miss.
Alright, so now I'm going to use my last action to stride. Wait, nope. Yeah, I want to go over here.
All right.
There we go. That's my turn.
All right, Cortez.
So he's still grabbed, right?
Yeah, he has you like
Oh,
claws
bears. Have the bears gone yet? Since my turn? I don't think so. Never mind.
Since your turn, no, they're up after Cortez.
Well, what is it? A -4 negative when you attack with ranged and melee.
Actually, do not
I'm
know.
looking at range and reach, and I don't see anything specifically with it, but there's penalties for like distance, obviously, but
There's no upfront penalty, but if someone had like an attack of opportunity, they could hit you.
okay.
And some weapons have a thing called volley.
Yeah.
It means that they have to travel so far before they would deal damage.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
pistol doesn't have that. So,
So if it doesn't have volley, then you're good.
well, Cortez is shooting the bear with his pistol.
All right.
Oh, God, pain. 15.
15 will miss.
How do I miss the thing in front of me?
Yeah. Put gun in thing. Click. Bullet goes around.
Yeah, I'll just say he's freaking out so much that he's just
Mhm.
not able to aim correctly.
Yeah, you have a bear's claws inside your chest
Yeah.
right now.
Right.
I mean, what's he complaining about?
We'll I'm not gonna break free from this thing, I'm pretty sure. I will try to break free.
Did you ever eat my nut, Levi?
No, not yet.
Oh
What's
no,
the
no,
wolf
it,
nut?
it dissolves. My nut dissolves in your hand if you don't eat it that turn.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, now you do. Now you have my nut just like loosely in your hand.
No, I have
What do you
like
need
nut
for a
dust
disengage?
now.
You can try and escape action.
Right. And is that acrobatics?
It is an attack action as well, so you have -5.
Ooh, okay.
It's I'm
Typically
pretty sure it's
athletics.
either-
DC of a creature grabbing you.
So what do you need from me? Sorry.
Attempt check using your unarmed attack modifier against the DC of the effect. Athletics DC of a creature grabbing you. You can attempt an acrobatics or athletics check instead of using your attack modifier if you choose. But this action will still have the attack trait.
I will use acrobatics for this scenario then. Oh my god. Okay.
So with a critical failure, you don't get free, and you can't attempt to escape until your next turn.
Awesome. I reload. That's my turn.
All right.
Oh, so many ones. It hurts.
Yeah, we're not rolling great. Okay. So the bear won. It takes persistent at the end of its turn?
At the end of its turn, yep.
Got it. It is going in for a bite attack on you, Cortez. And it will get a 1 circumstance bonus of damage because it has the Mauler trait.
Oh, goody.
23.
Yeah, it's...
Okay. 7 points of piercing damage as it bites into you.
Okay.
And then it'll reach out and try to swipe at Ulu
Hey.
with its other arm.
Hey.
8.
You miss.
Damn.
Good.
And it will use its last action to continue to grab onto Cortez. Black Bear 2.
Oh, it has to see if it's still bleeding.
Correct. It is still bleeding, and it takes half of 3.
Yeah, round it down.
Okay. Alright. And then Black Bear 2 is going to flee. And then at the end of its turn, he would like to roll for its bleeding. Yep.
No, it's my turn?
It is Briar, yep.
Alright, first action is redoing my doobly-doo, and I'm going to use one action to doobly-doo him. You just erased my dice while I was in the air.
Oh, my bad.
Nat 1. It would have been so much better, Kyle.
Yeah.
I am upsetty now. 'Cause Kyle hates me.
Mm-hmm.
Sabotage. Obviously.
Saboteur!
Obvious.
Well,
Guess I just die.
yeah, I guess I just die.
Dakota.
I'm going to use one action to avert gaze, and then my third action to balance. I'm kidding. I'm just gonna do a 2-action elemental blast.
Okay.
Nope. Okay. Go ahead.
You don't have a plus 10?
No, I have a -5 plus 8.
Alright.
It's just checking.
Ulu.
Gosh.
Ulu.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't hear.
Oh.
And we don't have the thingy at the top. Or at least, I don't know. I'm gonna try and smack this bastard again. Bam! He's got my friend.
Look
Ah,
'em up.
you have no friends.
Sad.
20.
20?
Money.
Yeah.
20 will hit.
Okay.
I thought that's what you said. Money.
9 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
She doesn't.
Is he grabbing Cortex still?
Yes. Cortez.
Chop off his paws.
Oh, sweet. So yeah, Cortez, you see as the bear still has you in its grip, and it's like reaching out to try to hit Ulu. Ulu takes their chakram and just slices off both arms. And as the bear kind of just like eyes roll back into his head as it falls.
As Cortez kind of like gets his footing, he's gonna like clear his throat, be like, "That was disgusting. Thanks."
And then before my
I'm not foolish.
aura ends, I'm gonna put a nuts in everybody's hands, except for
Oh
Levi.
yeah.
Okay.
Except for me.
Oh yeah, you didn't eat it, so you're not immune. Yeah, so we all get a nut.
Okay.
Yeah, I want your nut too.
Got nut.
Let us up, boy.
Everybody roll a d4, add 1.
Hey.
Time for another one. Okay, that was a 4. Let's go.
Well, let's go. We all did super good. Okay.
Yes, yes.
What
Eat
does the
up,
nut
eat
do?
up.
Once Cortez is done enjoying his nut, he's gonna pick up his gun and glare at it, shake it a little bit. Be like, "What is wrong with you? Why you no work ever?" I get a new one.
No, it's not his fault. I did it.
You sabotaged.
It's okay. A little sprucing up, and it'll help.
Oh,
Like spruce.
oh yeah.
It's the
We
stuff.
love
Oh.
nature tons.
Gross.
Yes!
You will kind of look down at the bears. Why do we always get attacked by wildlife?
It's as if we.
It's punishment
For what? I didn't do anything.
for me leaving my Druid Grove.
Don't talk like that.
Cortez just blinked. Is that the thing that happens? You just get attacked by nature because you left?
Nature is mad at me.
Can
This
you
is
make
not-
up with it so I stop getting mauled by bears?
If you'd like to trek with me to the Druid Grove, we can ask.
No, we
I want to meet the druids.
gotta do it.
You have met one.
Well, like lots of them. Like, do you all sit in a circle like in those like stories and chant or whatever?
Do you sit in a circle?
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Wow. He seems like genuinely amazed as he like looks off into the distance.
Sometimes.
I could be a
Sometimes.
druid.
That's very nice. Yeah.
And then the bears would stop attacking me. This is a great idea.
No.
No, he's very sad. Like,
Oh.
As soon as you left the Druid Grove, the bears would start attacking you.
like, why do I have to stay in the druid grove to make the bears not attack me?
Because there's no bears in the Druid Grove.
Oh, very smart, Brian.
Very smart.
I wish I wasn't leading.
All right. Speaking of,
I'm gonna attempt to treat wounds.
yeah, let's patch this guy up.
Okay. So yeah, roll. Let's see. DC 15.
Since
I
Cortez
have
is
if you're
not-
trained.
If you're in the wilderness, with subject to GM's discretion, I could get a +2 to bonus to treat wounds using nature.
Okay. I guess you're in nature.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Um,
Won't be okay.
that's a
right, Doc?
15.
15. All right. So you get 2d8
Hell yeah.
healing.
Because of the +2 from nature, I have a +7.
Let's go.
So yeah, 2d8 healing.
Do I roll it or do you?
Either of you guys.
Go ahead.
Oh gosh, why are you making me do
Or
it?
I'll roll one. You roll one.
Too late.
All right.
It turned out good anyways.
Okay. Yeah. Is there any pluses or anything for that, or just that?
I mean, I don't even need
It's
the
just
pluses, that's my
2d8.
full health. I'm chilling.
If you go up like, if you increase the
okay,
DC,
yeah.
it increases the healing amount. So you take the next 10 minutes to do that.
So you have a little like bandage of leaves and bark, and it's packed with mud.
When you finish up Cortez and Point, did you learn this in the Druid's Grove too?
I did.
I can learn so many things. He seems very interested in visiting this druid grove now. Now,
They taught me many things there.
is that where you learned all of your little crafting stuff, like when you pull bark off the tree and eat it?
Have
No.
I done that?
No, it sounds like he's seen someone do this before, but he's just assuming you've done it too.
Let's make a lot of assumptions here.
I was like, I don't remember doing this. When did I do this? Why did I do this?
No, he's just completely shooting this in the air right now.
I depending on the bark, I guess there could be some benefits to eating bark off of a tree.
Is there negatives too? Like, do you get a stomach ache?
Me personally, I don't eat.
Right, you're right. I've never seen you really do that. But one time you did drink.
No, yeah, it was mostly out of courtesy.
Where does it go?
Into my
stomach.
mouth.
Well, no,
Yeah.
no, like after that.
Oh, I do have a stomach. I have the capability of eating.
So you're like, oh, it's tree person. Very interesting. He just starts walking off.
So I just start following you, and I'm talking to you about like the different carnivorous plants. So I'm like, so it's kind of like a Venus flytrap. You know how
Oh.
like they are a plant, but they still need to like actually. They can
He's
still, like,
fully
eat.
invested. Like, yeah, he's so like, what would happen? See the problem with the.
Oh, this is
Rob-
why you taught me, and I pull out the bottled sunshine. This is why you taught me how to do this.
Yes,
remember?
right. You're right. I mean, I kind of just taught you because I wanted to teach you it, but like now it's starting to all make sense. Now, what would happen if you stuck your hand in a Venus flytrap?
That'd be like me putting my hand in your mouth.
So it could be bad and good.
I mean, if I keep it there long enough, I'm sure he might try to eat it, but I can just talk to him.
You can talk to it.
Yeah, and I start just speaking in Muon.
Mm-hmm.
Muon is the language of elemental trees.
Quite interesting. I have no idea what you're saying right now. Is it talking back?
Oh, I'm not speaking to a plant right now. I'm just showing you I can speak
Oh,
plant.
That's very interesting.
Well, actually,
What is
plants
it?
speak Sylvan. So I just start speaking Sylvan.
Now, do you think plants know things like how to make things? Is that something we could use?
Plants know a lot of things.
Like-
but
like
how to
make
how to
stuff.
craft, not necessarily.
I wonder if there's one out there that does, though.
When do I get this?
Anyway, so you guys talking while you're walking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just fucking
All right.
Cortez level shit posting.
So you guys, you see the blood trail of the one bear that ran off, and you guys are heading in that direction. You do eventually see it dead over here.
Hi, blood to death.
Yeah, blood to death. That one same like purplish veins bulging out of
Can I
like, around
check?
its eyes.
To see if I can recognize that or diagnose that.
Sure. Give me a d20 roll. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna look at the skill in your sheet.
17.
Okay.
If it is a medicine check, I can use nature.
Okay.
Just so you...
If you want to try to use medicine, you can go for that.
Okay, so it's a 24.
Okay. 24. Yeah, I'll say this is something not natural. This also.
And do I
isn't-
recognize this as the same thing that was affecting the those other animals?
Yes, this is. You recognize it as the same thing as the other animals. This doesn't seem to be a natural source. It also doesn't seem to be anything that this creature by itself could do.
But somebody did this to the animals. around here.
Somebody or something did this to it.
I relay that.
Okay.
It
Cortez
seems
Cortez's shit posting stops when you start saying that. He kind of froze his eyebrows.
it seems somebody is messing with the natural order around here.
Kind of like cocks his head a little bit. How would someone go about doing that even?
Would I have an idea of like how this thing is transmitted? Would it be like something they ate or drank or airborne? Would I have any inclination for that?
I will say with a 24 on medicine, it's not specifically coming from. Again, like they didn't like naturally eat something, and that thing made them sick. It seems like their body is just doing this.
Okay. That is yet to be seen. But we should keep our eyes out.
Cortez is gonna kind of like walk over to the bear. He probably doesn't have something like this though. He'll look over at Brad. Do you have five?
If I don't, I can make one.
It may be wise to collect samples. Yes.
I activate my aura and use my base kineticist to create a small little wooden vial.
Okay.
And Cortez will take that and he will collect some blood samples and stuff like that.
All right. I'll say collecting blood samples is easy enough. You're not trying to, like, skillfully.
We're not trying to keep this thing alive while extracting blood.
Yeah, you're not trying to keep it alive while extracting blood, and you're not like skinning it or anything like that. That requires any sort of talent. You're just.
Yeah, I'll just go to one of its wounds, and it literally died bleeding.
Yeah. So you just kind of scoop up some of the blood.
No, I'll just go and suck it into my mouth and then spit it.
Yeah, not contaminated at all.
What the fuck?
No.
Right. Anyway.
So yeah, however many vials you want to get.
Cortez will collect. You only made one, right?
I can. It takes me nothing to actually make a.
So Cortez will hold up his finger for 3 of them, and then he'll collect that much.
Yeah, it just takes time because each time I do that, it's a 2-action thing. So it would just it'd take me 15 seconds to make 3.
Cool. And then when he's done collecting, he'll kind of look over to Brian and be like, we should do tests and see if we can find information. It would be important for us to learn about what is going on if this is going to be an issue.
I start reaching into my backpack, pulling out like some alchemy supplies. Now?
No, not now. Remember, we are looking for a shield before bears decided to maul me.
I just make a shield. Got one.
No.
Cortez does chuckle at that. He's like, if only it was that simple.
I will say, as you're collecting blood samples, one thing you do recognize is right as it's coming out, it seems to almost be like bubbling, like almost like carbonation.
Okay.
But as it gets into the vial, it seems to settle.
Cortez will point that out to Briar as well, then, just so he's aware.
Can I attempt to track where these bears came from?
Yeah.
Nope.
Fucking.
It's a 9. Actually, yeah, it's a 9.
Yeah, with like trying to track back to where you guys were, the scuffle pretty much destroyed any tracks leading in or out.
Okay. Then I'll just give up on that.
Okay.
Well, we have to keep our eyes peeled for any signs of anything that would be causing this, or if we see another animal, let's try to find out where they came from. See if we can source this infection.
Cortez nods. It definitely would be in our peripheral view. And from there, he'll put away the vials and then kind of look forward. Shall we continue on?
let us continue.
And yeah, we start continuing forward.
Okay. So you guys go through the forest for a while longer. You eventually, after a few more hours, it does take a little bit longer just because you guys are looking for the area. You're not taking a straight path to it, but you eventually do come across a small cave that matches the description of.
And inside the cave.
We all blow up and die.
Mm-hmm. You do find a cave that matches the description that Alden, I think, was describing.
Perfect.
I will pull you over there now.
And at this point, Cortez is pulling out the crude map just as reference point for himself.
Okay.
He'll have the map in one hand, and then you'll have his pistol in the other. It's kind of ready just in case.
Alright. So yeah, at this point, it's only been a couple hours, so it's midday-ish, maybe a little after midday, as you guys get to this entrance.
Ooh, it's already midday. Shall we head home?
Oh.
Does Briar actually say that?
No.
Oh, cow.
But it is lunchtime, and I do not want to go inside of a cave during lunchtime, because that will make me miss my lunch.
That is fair.
I'm kidding. It doesn't matter. I'm literally eating if we're outside.
Without direct sunlight?
What?
Even without sunlight?
We're in sunlight right now, right? And we've been walking in sunlight the entire time?
I guess that's true.
So I've been snacking.
I'm stuffed. I can't go in the sun anymore.
I am just... I am just so full, guys. It's nap time.
You guys take a long trip and Briar's stomach explodes.
I didn't want this to happen.
I have an umbrella just in case just in case we're in the sun for too long.
I was worried.
Mm-hmm. No, I can be out of the sun for a week before I start to starve.
Yeah.
Cortez has the map out. He has his pistol out and kind of looks over to Briar. Would you like to lead the way and I will guide?
Just to confirm, what is everybody's vision like in dark areas?
You can see completely. Dark vision.
Low light.
Low
light vision. Yeah. Hey.
Okay.
I pull out my lantern. Would you guys like me to carry the light source?
I mean,
Cortez just kind of shrugs. I don't mind either way. I can see fine.
I grab a rock from my pouch and just cast light on it.
Oh.
Fair enough. As I put my lantern away, you see it's actually just a jar with a handle and like a bioluminescent jellyfish inside.
It's like,
oh, that's
me.
cool.
Yeah.
Let me out.
It's actually, I have a jellyfish lamp.
Cute. Oh, I think I saw that item and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I specifically bought it even though it was more than a lamp because it made more sense for my character to have that than like a lamp.
Yeah.
But I have dark vision, so I just walk in.
Yep, and Cortez follows right behind, and he kind of like is trying to navigate.
Okay. And then Briggan, you're holding the light source?
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, as we're walking in, I asked Briggan, I was like, would you like me to carry the light source so you can see what's in front of me?
Sure. I can toss it to you.
Briggan, don't you have dark vision?
Yeah.
Oh.
Someone was saying something about a light source, so I cast light.
Because Briar wouldn't have known if you or Cortez could see in the dark.
Oh, yeah,
Cortez is clarifying his side that he could.
I can only see okay.
Yeah, and see, I would have already known that.
Yeah. I follow close behind you.
Okay, I have an idea.
Like,
behind
sorry, Cortez. Yeah, we're like bumping almost.
So
no, I'm behind.
Cortez, the map, kind of showed you like this U shape, so you assume past over here it comes back this way.
Okay.
And then like a really long hallway.
I am going to throw the rock that has light on it.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to throw it to like here.
Okay.
It's a pretty far throw, but I'm pretty strong.
Okay. Roll strength.
Strong.
I don't know what the actual ruling for throwing something that far is, but roll a strength check.
Take notes, Cortez.
That's an 11.
Okay. I'll say it kind of gets, it goes to like right here.
I don't need to like go be exact. If there's anything in there, I want it to draw attention.
Yeah, light is 20 feet and then another 20 feet of dim light, right?
I don't know about the spell specifically.
And with Paisley being the worst and she has dim light, you guys can see in that area. Paisley just fine.
Yeah.
Right.
Happy?
But
Cortez
Cortez, as you look down, you do see like a lot of webbing, like the guy was describing. He said he had killed a bunch of spiders.
So assumably this area is cleared out of those. So you will.
But the sound of that or the light of it doesn't draw anything towards it or reveal anything.
Yeah, you throw the light and it goes out, and you don't see any like skittering or anything moving in that.
Okay. Then I proceed forward.
Yep, and Cortez will guide him along towards where the statue area was. Basically, that's what we're aiming for.
Okay.
And I will re-pick up the light source.
Okay.
I assume this webbing is rough terrain or whatever.
Yeah, it's
right?
rough terrain going through here. It's like you're just like when you pick up your boot, it's just like half sticking there. So it's just more annoying.
Is there anything in the webs, like hanging or anything like that?
You do see plenty of like skeletal remains in the webbing.
Cortez will kind of like poke Briar and kind of nudge with his head, like in the direction where the remains were. I mean, what was once theirs could be ours if anything's left behind. Maybe we look on the way back. Yes.
On the way back, sounds good. This is purely for thematic purposes. Are there like roots and stuff hanging from, or like coming out of the walls?
Yeah, this is directly below the forest, so there would be some roots and.
Okay.
things.
Okay. It's purely for thematic purposes that I'm asking this.
Alright. Yeah. So as you turn the corner, you do see like a hallway that kind of goes up and then goes down another decline after that. I'll reveal that as well. Yeah, and it's like dirt terrain above you, so the roots are coming through. Below you is like solid stone.
And then as we walk up, I see like a wooden barricade off to the side.
Yeah, and
I'm assuming it's a wooden barricade.
yeah, you see what looks to be a half wooden barricade with what looks to be a light source coming from within. And I have the hide box a little strange. Don't know what's hiding that. Oof, hide boxes are hard.
Not the only thing.
Ah, got him. What is hiding that?
I look into this room and I say, it appears to be Brigand's bedroom.
Cortez snorts in amusement. Very comfy.
We're looking for a shield, right?
Yes, it was by a statue where it was left behind.
By a statue.
He got scared and left it.
Dude, I can't.
I look
these
around.
high volumes. I have so many.
And you don't have any overlapping or anything?
Yeah, I do. There's
Oh.
a lot overlapping.
Huh. Is it just the floor right here? Oh, there's a little bit.
Dude, okay. This is rough.
Is there anything we need to know right here? Or is it just the
No,
floor?
it's just floor.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna point out from what I can see here, it looks. I don't see any other way. It looks like the end, dead end, like a crypt. So I'm going to say maybe we check here before we leave as well.
Cortez just gives a kind of confirming nod, and then lets you lead the way.
And then while you guys are going through here, what are you guys doing? Are you guys just walking?
Well,
Are you doing...
I'm guiding. Like,
Okay.
I'm following the map to make sure we're taking the right path and stuff. Like, obviously, right now it's a straight
Yeah,
shot.
With his map, this was not on it.
That's interesting. Okay. You didn't even mention it either,
No.
if I recall correctly. Yeah, okay. As we're walking then, Cortez will kind of chime in. Do you all remember him mentioning that at all? I mean, maybe he just missed it, of course, but...
I mean, maybe it's because it's useless and there's nothing important about it, or it was a new development.
Cortez just shrugs a little. But obviously is very curious what the case of that was.
While we're following what he's saying, the map is covering, I'm not worrying too much about anything.
Okay.
As we're walking, I will mark on the map that new discovery, by the way. I'm kind of like updating it now.
Okay.
Do you have cartographer skill?
No, so it's gonna be just as crude. But that doesn't stop Cortez.
Brigham, are you just following along with him?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, you guys get to this section. He did describe like a cage that he couldn't unlock, and it's roughly in the same area. The hallway was a little off, but that's probably just because of his skill.
Does anybody have the means of opening this?
Cortez lifts his gun.
I am a
before-
master in lockpicking.
Oh.
Lockpicking's not a skill.
Shh. It is.
Before, as I see
It is
him
the
lifting
hip.
his gun, I try to close this door.
Yeah, and it closes.
Okay. Just in case, if we can stop some of the sound from carrying.
We are just gonna try and blow it apart.
So you do want me to shoot it? He sounds a little excited.
Apparently we have a master here.
Oh, okay, that's new. He just walks away. Go on then, show everyone your grand skills.
Yep. I got the skills to pay the bills.
Do you live in a
What?
shack?
Shut up. At least I have a roof over my head. Alright, what skill am I using?
Thievery
Yeah.
would be for, and just so you guys know, for lockpicking, you have to make 3 consecutive successes to unlock.
Oh,
Oh.
shit. I haven't looked into the lockpicking skills at all.
That's
Oh.
9.
Okay. Also, Levi, are you
Delta.
trained in thievery?
Nope.
You cannot pick this up.
Okay, so when this happens, Cortez is cracking a big smile watching
So
this
you
happen.
go up there and you are like, yeah, I'm a master at this, and you look at that lock and you like, do you have lockpicking tools?
Nope.
Okay, yeah. You go up there and you look at it. Do you try anything?
Yeah, I bring out my knife.
Okay,
Try to
yeah.
jimmy it.
You jimmy it with your knife. And
You
it's
damage your knife?
it's kind of just like creaking in
Uh,
there.
Because that can happen.
Reagan didn't roll like a nat 1, and it probably would have in that case, but I don't know. You'd have to like roll.
Yeah, I don't know the damaging rules, but
I
for
mean,
now
he's
it's
not even in this room, so I'm just impressed.
Yes, sir.
What are you saying?
Sorry.
I don't see him.
Really?
No. Oh, okay, there he is. What the
Okay.
hell? I did not. I could not see him.
Weird.
Was he just behind? No, because I should be able to see what they see too.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know why he couldn't. That's weird.
But yeah, you stick your knife in there. Unfortunately, unless you're trained in thievery, you can't pick a lock or disable a device.
Cortez
Y'all
just
have
kind of walks up, and he looks like he's about to go blow the lock open, and then he kneels down and starts picking.
Okay. Do you have
What?
these tools?
No, but do you take a negative? Can you pick without thieves' tools?
Can I make crude thieves' tools out of?
I am
wood?
trained.
You can
Oh.
use like crude thieves tools, but it will be a negative.
That's fine. Okay.
Yeah. So I go up and take some of the wood that's off to the side here,
Mm-hmm.
and I craft a crude set.
Okay.
Cool. And while you're doing that, it's just clear that Cortez is actually inspecting it and not just gonna blow it open while waiting for them.
Okay.
And then when he gets handed, he will start picking it.
All right. So. Okay, I guess it does specify that different locks do have different amounts of times you have to pick it, but you do have to successfully pick the lock a few times. Unless you roll a critical success, it counts as 2 successes.
Okay. And what's the negative?
The negative is -2.
That dice just flew off. Okay, goodbye. So with the -2, that will still be a 22.
A 22 is a success.
Sweet. I'll just keep going. We're good.
Alright.
Now, of course. What is up with me and one?
So
No!
as you continue to do the lock, you break the wood, and it breaks inside the lock.
Oh.
Thanks.
Well, you know what's gonna happen next, Vaya. Now he's lifting up with his gun and kind of twirling it a little bit.
All right.
He kind of takes a step back. You all may want to make a little more distance than just that.
I brace myself against this door.
And he kind of lifts his pistol and he shoots it. He is.
Okay.
Wow, the lock picker can't pick the lock either, huh?
You were the lock picker. He was the backup.
No, you guys were making too much noise and distracting me. I couldn't pick it.
Look at me, I see. That's the end of the part I can sing.
Bravo.
So what did you roll to hit?
Ah, sorry, I probably should do that.
Okay.
Oh my god. This is when I roll good.
Yeah.
I've never shot a clock like that
It
in
was-
my life.
The dice gods are saying you were just meant to like blow it apart.
Yeah,
Like, why
apparently.
try?
So that would be a total of 30.
Okay.
Do you
Yeah.
have the blessed lock feet?
No, I don't,
What?
unfortunately, for that one.
So roll some damage.
Alright. Oh, wait, it goes up in damage. Ignore these dice. Gotta increase the dice damage.
Well, it's assuming
Oh
you
my
crit.
gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Nice.
dude, perfect in every
so
form.
40 damage to the lock?
40 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Oh my-
the whole locking mechanism just gets busted in, and the door creaks open.
Cortez lifts a thumb up. I think we're in.
Took me long enough.
Inside, you see 2 skeletal figures and a lot of open boxes. But if you want to look through them, anyone can make an investigation check, which is a perception.
I'll start digging around. No way.
It's
I rolled
Cortez
a
is so
15.
sun,
happy.
man.
He's just so happy about blowing that lock.
He's
open.
just looking at the lock still.
He's like, man,
Yeah.
that was me.
I rolled a 15.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. So most of what you find is fairly mundane. It looks like a lot of these boxes had food or other things in them. But one piece you find, and it seems like they've been here for a very long time. Like everything's has like a thick layer of dust. The bones are completely like white and brittle. Any clothing that they've had has been like worn away at time. You do find a pipe that doesn't seem to be like dusty or broken or anything. And then you also
Like a smoking pipe?
yeah, like a smoking pipe.
Yeah.
And then in one of the boxes there looks like kind of like a let me get this right. Doesn't say. It kind of looks like a porcelain mask.
Okay. I just put them into my pouch
Okay.
or in my pack. Those are the only two things of note that we find.
Yeah, those are only the two things of note. Everything else seems to have worn away with time.
Okay. Then yeah, we continue forward.
And the door reopens, no problem.
And does it do? I'm gonna listen for a second, see if I notice any sounds.
Yeah, make a perception check.
20 or 23.
23.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's a statue.
That is a statue. As you're listening in on the room. You don't hear anything in front of you, but you do hear a very, very faint gravelly noise coming from where you guys came from.
Where we came from.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm sitting there listening, I put my finger to my lips and I point back this way.
Okay.
And then I move this way a little bit,
Okay.
peeking around the corner.
That sign, can I also listen in?
Yeah. Roll a perception check.
And then I want to try to throw the stone.
Uh, Okay. Let me get that. Briar, as you peek around the corner, you immediately are face to face with what looks to be a small gargoyle statue.
Well, he's cute.
I would like to befriend it.
Hold up a friend?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to coerce.
All right.
Does it appear hostile?
Right now it is unmoving. It looks like a statue.
It's just fucking SCP, whatever. As long as we're looking at it, it's not gonna come after us. Yeah, I'm going to
Cortez
Step
is kind of
forward.
like peek around the corner now with his pistol ready.
and when I step forward, nothing happens.
No.
I'm gonna turn around and say, "Was this here before?"
As you turn around, it lunges, and Cortez, you see that. I'd
No,
like to roll initiative.
You hear the
Look at
his
that.
voice.
Not 20, bitch.
No!
That's funny.
Like, I knew that was gonna happen, so I baited it.
21.
You can say that I'm a master at that.
A masturbator?
Yep.
Nice.
I went on a limb and thought that was gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Let me know when you're ready for my
Alright. Yeah, Cortez.
24.
20. Brigand.
It is 16.
Ulu.
21.
And
It
then,
is Ulu.
Briar, what was your total?
My total's 25.
Okay. Alright. Briar, you're first. So as soon as you turn around, you hear that gravelly noise and you know that they're, like, moving towards you.
Yeah, instantly I'm gonna activate my aura. Turning around with my free elemental blast, I want to punch it into the wall with my elemental blast.
Dope. Go for it.
So I want to do like a full spin. It's like, was this here before? And as soon as I hear the movement, you see me like drop down. All the my aura activates, so all the wooden splinters start floating around,
Mm-hmm.
condense around my fist as I just spin and try to connect with it. A 15.
15. A 15 will miss.
Okay. Then
so
I'm gonna.
you spin around and punch it into the wall. It is smaller and it moves closer to the ground than you thought.
Yeah. Then I'm just going to activate my armor and raise my shield.
All right. You see as a second one comes like flying down the hallway, and is going to rush past you.
Okay, bye.
So it kind of just like rushes down the hallway, flies between you guys, and starts going into this other room.
Cortez just blinks a little bit.
This first one that is here, lunging at you, ducks below your strike, is going to... Oof, dude. These are rough.
He's gonna oof, dude.
Yeah. 8 to hit?
Yeah, definitely.
No.
No, that hits, don't lie.
Oh. Yes.
It crits, actually.
Oh.
How about a 5?
Oh my gosh.
No.
Okay. How about a -1?
Oh, that one definitely does. Yeah. That's crazy.
Because negative numbers don't work the same. Yes, that one
It
is.
loops back around to the top, so it's like as high as it can go.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
How
so
high can it go?
-1.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, as
Like that was with a nat 20.
as it just is clawing into you, it thought it had the upper edge, but you're blocking it with ease. Ooh.
Look. Didn't see it flee, did I? Seen it like.
Yeah, you don't see the one that Briar's going after, but you do have visual on the one that flew past you guys.
Probably not my best move, but I strut up, call knowledge on it.
Okay.
I cannot see Ulu on the map for some reason.
Right?
I'm around the corner from you. Oh, I usually have to
even
just
that.
move around a little bit.
It's weird. It's whatever.
Yeah.
Um. So it's a not 20.
To hit?
To recall knowledge on him.
Oh, okay.
Or, sorry, I'm saying it wrong. It's exploit vulnerability. I'm looking for a weakness.
Okay. Not 20. That will succeed.
Okay. What is a weakness of this friend?
They are. There's a lot of like things. They are weak to good damage.
To good damage.
Okay, that's a little bit rough because that's not a thing for my character.
Yeah, but can you make it a thing?
Like good as in the alignment damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that's not a thing the kineticist can do. Because it's not a thing for the kineticist.
I think you should just work on it. I think you can get there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just...
Have you considered getting good?
Next time, please let us know ahead of time.
I forgot until just now.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But,
So you learn that they're weak, or they're vulnerable
is that
to
their
good.
biggest weakness?
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Okay, because she learns its biggest weakness first.
now my chakram has like a little halo on it. It's like, we're good.
Your chakram is a halo.
Oh, yeah. Get smacked with a halo then. Can I hit him over this rubble pile?
I would say you could have moved a bit closer if you wanted to, because you still had movement.
Okay.
But yeah, you can hit him from there.
I only strided up maybe like 12 feet before.
Yeah.
Okay, I whap him. With good. 15.
15 will miss.
I'm like, get.
Doing anything else?
Oh, that's my full term. That's 3 actions.
Right. Cortez.
Well, that one was trying. Shoot, now it's blocked now.
You could shoot through Ulu. It would just be a -1.
Yeah, I'm confident in my capabilities. I take a shot.
Should you be?
Yes, of course. No matter how many times, that'll be a 25.
25 will hit. Paisley, do you have the thing that everyone can share, or is that a later thing?
That's a later thing that she can
Yeah.
share. She can't. I don't think she can share her personal antithesis.
Okay.
I forget which level I get that at, but it is definitely not 2.
That 25 hits.
Yeah, 25 hits.
So it will take 9 points of damage.
9 points.
And then reload, and that will be my turn because I had a step aside.
Alright. Yeah, big chunk of rock was flying off this creature. It is hard to see these guys just because they like really blend in with the stone beneath them. Just letting you guys know.
Okay.
Brigand. Or is that the end of your turn, Cortez?
Yeah, that was it. That's all I can do.
Brigand.
Alright, I'm going to use my needle darts on the one that's running away.
Okay. It will be a -1.
Yeah.
Shooting through someone.
I'm confident in my skill.
Should you be? I don't know if I've ever seen you land this ability.
Shit. That's a 14.
14 will miss.
God damn it. Alright, and can I use a recall knowledge to see if they have... Well, I know already that they're... Well, I guess I don't know that, but they're weak to good alignment, but can I do a recall knowledge to do, like, if they're weak to cold iron or silver? Anything of that nature?
You can recall knowledge and, yeah, try to see if they're weak to anything else.
Okay. What do I add to that again?
So
Cultism?
it would be, for
Oh,
this creature, religion. Oh, fuck yeah.
Well, that's a 22.
Sweet. So critical success, so I'll just give you, they don't have any more weaknesses, but I will tell you their immunities because I want to tell you something for Nat 20. They are immune to disease, paralyzed, petrified, and poison.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, that's my turn.
Sweet. Briar.
Okay. 2 action elemental blast.
Sweet.
22.
22 will hit.
Okay. This is bludgeoning damage. Plus 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright. I thought you had good damage if you wanted to.
I have vitality damage.
Just fucking with you. Alright.
Then to third action, I'm going to that.
Alright.
That's it.
This one is going to run here. And you see as it turns, its body almost like disintegrates as it goes around the corner.
Oh.
And you hear like large rock sound as peering around the corner, a stone statue is looking at you.
That's you.
Thanks.
This first one is going to slink back. And is going to attempt to hide. Briar, you see as it slinks back, it tries to hide itself around this wall right here, but you definitely still see it. And then it looks like it's sneaking away, but you still see it.
Alright. He's doing great.
Ulu.
Well, I run over back.
You what?
Backpedaling.
Okay.
Okay, so I run back and I'm like, ah, something this way, and I try and recall knowledge on this guy, being that the other buddy crumpled.
Okay.
Um, 17.
17. I know you mean your thing.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I will just give you. He is vulnerable to good damage. and you can
Okay.
probably ascertain that this guy crumbled and took over the statue. So it's the same
Okay.
guy.
I wasn't picking that up for some reason.
That's fine.
Um,
Just with like, you do your skill, and you pick up like the same exact damage, and you're like, oh, okay.
this is what's up. Okay. Well, probably didn't have to worry about running away then, but yeah. I'll throw my chakram at him now.
All right.
That is 11 points of damage, or to hit.
11
Sorry.
will miss.
All I got then. Oh wait, can I use this time to be like yell something to like my party members?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, this way. They're vulnerable to good.
Just cocks his head slightly. Huh?
It's thaumaturge things. It's hard to explain.
I'm gonna shoot it.
I will give you this since you reused it and succeeded. It's not technically a weakness,
Okay.
but force damage is good on this guy.
Oh. Yes, shoot! Wait, that's probably not force damage.
Even when you say that, Cortez smiles and nods. Yes.
Yeah,
shoot.
Okay. Well enough for me. That's my turn.
Alright. Cortez.
Like this, bang. Oh, 17.
17 will miss.
Yeah, they are rocky boys. Reload and thinking.
Gaming.
I don't think I want to be over here. Good luck, gamers. I'm gonna slip into behind the into the little cell area,
Huh.
and he's kind of prepping. That's it.
Alright.
Doesn't want to get smashed.
Brigand.
Alright, I am going to use my needle dart spell again. So I'll actually hit this time. But
Say all reliable, but it's not very reliable.
I didn't say oh reliable.
I said I was
God.
reliable.
Damn it. Alright, I'll use
Dude,
Evil Eye on
You're
it.
just so unlucky with your rolls whenever you use that specific spell.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. I'm gonna use Evil Eye on it. That's a will save.
Okay. Will. 21.
So it's frightened 1.
Okay.
Actually, no, sorry. It is unaffected because it passed. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Fuck. Alright, fine, that's my turn.
Alright.
Son of a bitch.
Briar.
Okay. I heard my friends complain about something. So I'm gonna come right here.
Giant statue.
Yeah, as you turn the corner, there's a statue, like, clawing its way through this hallway.
Elemental Blast.
Alright.
That is 16.
16 will miss. Close the door.
Yup. Third action.
As you close the door behind you, still hearing the clawing behind the doorway, as it gets closer and closer, the other, they're called granite vultures, the other granite vulture seemingly running away. I will call today's session. We will begin in the midst of combat with this statue trying to get through this doorway.
Let's go.
Yay. Our session.
Thank you everyone for joining us for session 1, and we will see you bitches next time.
Bye.
bitches.